no way in hell that baby mine.
He ain't did nothing. Not bought her a pamper, the wife. There is no doubt in my mind that he is my baby man.
Terrence?
Jacqueline is nothing but a manipulating hoe trying to trap my son. Her baby looks like it's Guatemalan.
Why is Cheryl involved in all this?
Because he's a mama's boy.
Joshua.
What are you doing, Jacqueline? I'm sorry.
They have 4 beautiful children together. Kevin starts to deny all 4.
I will prove to you today that these are your children.
Kevin, Jeremy dumped Brandy and started dating Brandy's best friend.
You chose that person right there.
I'll see her in court.
He will never, ever be yours. Because, I gave birth to that little girl, not you.
Jeremy. This is LaShonda. She is mad, she is angry, and she is emotional. Why? Well, let me tell you. She's been in love with a man named Kevin for more than together for 10 years. They have 4 beautiful children together. And recently, LaShonda was blown away when out of nowhere, Kevin starts to deny not 1, not 2, not 3, all 4. LaShonda cheated on him. There's no possible way he could be the father of all these children. Here's LaShonda's story.
I've been with the man for 13 years, and we have 4 children together, and he's denying all 4 of them. They look just like him. They have nose, eyes, and lips just like him. They resemble him in so many ways, and he denies all of them. I don't understand how a man could deny his own 4 children. How could he do this to me? How could he do this to them? I'm tired of being by myself, doing this on my own. I need him to stand up and be a man, be a father to his children. He has no reason to deny my children. I never cheated. I never did anything behind his back. I didn't lay down by myself and have these children. He needs to stand up and be a man and take care of his 4 kids.
You positive? You're positive.
Yes, I'm 100% sure.
You had the first one, you had the second one, and then you had twins.
Yes.
All right, so the youngest are twins.
Yes. And when I went through the whole pregnancy by myself with the twins, he was not there.
He wasn't there.
Never, he was not there.
You were in love with this guy.
Yes, we've been together for 13 years.
You still love him?
I do love him.
After what he's talking about here?
I love him because we have children together, and I want him to stand up today and be a man, be a father to his children.
This is what he had to say before the show was.
I'm here today to prove that none of these kids are mine. She's trying to pin all 4 of these kids on me. LaShonda is nothing but a hoe, and I know it. She was sleeping around time. I know it. These kids, none of anything like me. Kayla, she looks nothing like me. She has none of my features. We have different mouth and eyes. Isaiah, his entire features are completely different from mine. That is definitely not my child. Brandon, he doesn't look anything like me. As a matter of fact, I think he looks like one of her ex-boyfriends. And Kevin, there's no way he's mine. He looks nothing like me. LaShonda, when his test comes back and it proves that I'm not the father, leave me alone.
Here he is. Here's Kevin. Kevin, come on out.
You're right, they are my children, but they also.
Not mine.
I didn't lay down and have
these your kids,
these
man.
are your and my
All
kids.
she been doing is
yours
sleeping
and
around
mine.
on me.
You're
All
a lie. You are a liar.
Since the day I know this
You know
girl,
what?
she
I
been
will
sleeping
prove
around.
to you today that these are your
These
children.
are not, look,
you
look,
are
look,
lying.
look, you're lying.
Just like
Look,
you.
look,
Just
look.
like you.
Sit down here. She says she loves you. She still.
They're my kids.
These are your children.
They're my kids.
And you better stop denying them and take care of them.
Your kids. They're your kids.
Kevin, why aren't they your children? Because you've been sleeping
You
around me
are
the
a
whole time.
liar. You
All
are
she
a
does
liar.
is sleep around
You are
different
a sleep
people.
arounder. Oh, I didn't lay down and have these damn children
Those are
by
not my
myself.
kids.
You
Those are not my
you
kids.
gotta take care of them.
Damn kids. Those are my damn kids.
Guess what? We're going to settle it right here, all right? I got the results. We're
Yes,
going to
Maury.
find out right now.
These are your
Okay.
children.
Shh. In the case of Kevin Jr., the oldest, Kevin are the father. Sit down.
Just sitting around, man.
In the case of 2-year-old Brandon, Kevin, you are the father. LaShawn. LaShawn.
Just like you.
In the case of the twins, Kayla and Isaiah, Kevin, you are the father.
Take care of your children. Those are your kids.
I don't want to hear it.
Proven to you
quit
today.
it out.
Kevin. Okay, let's just be rational right now. You're the father of these children. Now, you are the father of these children. Now, do you want to get into their lives?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, and you want to take some responsibility and start raising them as a father and give them a father figure?
Definitely.
Okay. LaShonda, did you hear that? You believe him or not?
Yes.
You believe he would do this?
I hope so.
Well, that's good. This is Brittany. Brittany's 18 years old. Brittany says she was absolutely shocked when my producers called her the other day and told her that a man named Robert called us. So it was Robert who called us, not Brittany. But Brittany was shocked to hear that when Robert called us, he denied he was the father of her 2-year-old son, Cameron. She was 15 when she gave birth to this child. And she has to raise this child when she's a teenager. So this happened almost 3 years ago.
Yes, it did.
One night?
Yes.
One night. So why are you so shocked when he calls up and says, I'm not the father of this child?
Because all along he was telling me that we didn't even need a paternity test, that he was for sure that he was the father.
Has he ever been in this child's life in 2 years?
He's seen him 3 times in 2 years.
3 times. He's been waiting backstage. This is what he had to say before the show. Watch this.
Brittany, I know I'm not the father of your son. Everyone knows you're a whore. Brittany, 3 guys told me they had sex with you around the same time we had sex. So I know that baby's not mine. You even told me yourself I wasn't the father.
You think they look alike?
Yes, I do.
Well, here he is. Here's Robert. Robert, come on out.
You told me yourself the day you had the baby.
No.
That the was mine. I was the only one you was ever with. Did you or did you not? In the hospital room.
Yes, I did.
Then you come.
Dad, why don't you take the responsibility?
Then your ass disappears.
You haven't been there for
and
2
goes to
years.
Arizona.
2 years,
And then
Robert.
comes back
2 years.
18 months later and says, oh, you're the dad. But now, the kid might not be mine because you got no dad.
You had my number the whole time and
You
you
had
never
my
once
number the
contacted.
whole time.
You're the father.
What are you so
Why
upset
did you-
about? Robert, what are you so upset about?
Maury, I'm so upset because she sits there and dogs me to everybody right here.
Right.
But it was her fault I didn't have nothing to do with Cameron
Why
the
is
first
that?
18 months of his life because she moved to Arizona from Indiana.
Why do you think you're not the father?
Maury, I don't think the kid's mine.
Why?
For one, he looks nothing like my son, Nicholas.
Oh, you have a son?
Yeah, I have a son a month younger than him.
Month.
Okay, that's
How come you
that's
told
not
me it was
mine.
your son and you
That
didn't
looks
even
like
want a
me.
paternity test? How come you told me that? Told me you didn't even
Yeah,
want one.
the day you had him, I told you because you told me I was the only
I
one you
just
was with.
saw you 3 months ago and you said we did not need
Let's
a
get
paternity
to
test.
it.
You and your son look alike.
Let's get to it.
Sit down here. Sit down here. All right. Here are the results. In the case of 2-year-old Cameron, Robert, you are the father. You have anything to say to her? You have anything
Stay
to
away from me, Brittany.
Why? Don't you want to be in this child's life?
Maury, I have no problem being a father to my son.
You told me when I got the paternity test you were going to sign all of the rights to me.
Because that's what you want me to do.
Because you're not there for him. He needs a
How
father.
can I be there for him, Brittany, when all you want is you keep telling me, if you don't do this, if you don't do that.
You haven't helped me the whole time. You have not helped me.
I lost my son in a stabbing. I pray this little girl will be my son's daughter.
Everybody who's watching this now all want the same result.
This is not my kid.
Jeremy dumped Brandy, started dating Brandy's best friend.
We never did anything until they were done. I gave birth to that little girl, not you.
Jeremy, no doubt in your mind.
There is no doubt in my mind. You know that's your baby.
Parents, no doubt in your mind.
There is no doubt in my mind.
Everyone, this is Brandy. When Brandy met a man named Jeremy, she believed she had found the man she would spend the rest of her life with. But Brandy's dreams were shattered when she found out she was pregnant with her now 2-month-old daughter, Carissa. Beautiful is that little girl?
She's everything.
She what?
She's beautiful. She looks exactly like him.
So, when Brandy was just 2 months pregnant, Jeremy began to deny that he was the father. And just when Brandy thought it couldn't get worse, Jeremy dumped Brandy and started dating Brandy's best friend, Christina. Now, heartbroken and alone, Brandy has struggled to raise her daughter on her own. So what was that like at 2 months pregnant he leaves?
It was very hard, Maury. He hurt me very bad. He
Wow.
shouldn't have done it.
Just came right out of the blue.
Yeah. She came to me and she told me that she was sleeping with my boyfriend at my job.
Your best friend?
Yes, my best friend was supposed to be my best friend. My job.
So you heard from her, you didn't hear from him.
He never told me. He denied it. He broke up with me 20 minutes before she came and told me.
You told our producers you feel like Jeremy chose another woman over your daughter.
Yes, he did.
Is that over your daughter?
Yes, he did. He chose that person right there. Chose her over my baby. I'm the one who takes. I'm the everything for her. He don't do nothing. He's brought one blanket over, held her for 5 minutes.
So you think she's the reason why he denies it? You think she's the one who's put this in his head?
In a way, yeah. A
Wow.
little bit.
You think your and Jeremy look alike?
Oh yeah, they look so much alike. She's got his hairline. She's got his nose. Look at that nose, Maury. That nose. She's got his ears, his lips.
You can't
got my
Before we meet Jeremy and Christina, listen to say before the show.
Brandy is nothing but a trailer trash hoe, and I know as well as she knows that this is not my kid. Brandy is nothing but a backstabbing. She's trying to pin her baby on me because she still wants me. I know this kid isn't mine because it don't look nothing like me. It don't have my ears, my eyes, my nose, nothing. I left Brandy for her best friend Christina, and Brandy even told Christina this kid ain't even mine. When me and Brandy were together, I've been hearing all these rumors about other guys that she was sleeping behind my back, and that's why I know this baby is not mine. When this test comes back to prove that I'm not the father of this kid, I want you to stay the hell out of my life and leave me alone.
Here they are, Jeremy and Christina. Come on out. Sit down. I gotta ask Christina. Christina, best friend.
No, there was no best. There never was no best. We were friends. I was a ATM machine. She wanted money to get an abortion. She needed money for her kids. She needed money to pay her bills. She didn't have no job. She don't have nothing. SRS, baby. Yeah, you called SRS. Yes. You
Yeah, and I won't be a mother for very much longer. I want to see that happen, Christina. I want to see it happen.
If anybody got an ATM, I need to write a check.
Christina. Listen, Christina. Why'd you take her man?
Why did I take it? As far as I knew, Maury, they were already done.
They were done.
We never did anything until they were done.
You came to me, my work on a Monday. You came to my work on a Monday. Okay, you told me that you slept with Jeremy on Friday and on Sunday.
And he said you guys were done.
Okay, and we were. We did
Well, he
not.
said you
we had
were.
sex Thursday before we broke up on
Not
Monday.
according to him.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
You're caught between these two strong women here. Do you have anything to say?
No. That's right. You keep your mouth closed like you always do. Whatever.
Jeremy.
Look at that baby
You're
right
the father
there.
of that child.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Look at her, Jeremy.
She has
She's
no-
got your ears.
She has no
She's got your
resemblance of
nose.
me.
She's
None.
got your eyes.
She
She's
has
even got.
nothing.
Take off your hat.
Not my nose.
Jeremy,
She
take off
has
your hat.
nothing. She
Look
has
at the
nothing
hairline.
of me.
Look at the hairline.
Nothing.
Do I have that hairline?
nose,
Do I have
ears,
that up hairline?
nothing.
Bull. Bull. If my baby was not
She
here, my
has
baby would be
nothing.
black, Maury. My baby would be black.
Jeremy, if this is your child, you're going to be in this child's life?
Yeah, I'll see her in court.
She won't be ours. Money buys everything. We
She will never ever be yours because you know I gave birth to that little girl, not you. I'm the one who carried her
When it
for 9 months, not you.
comes to Clarissa, Jeremy, you are the father.
I dare you to say something to me. Say something to me. You're gonna apologize to me?
see you in court.
You're gonna apologize to me?
See you in court.
You're gonna apologize
I'll
to
see
me,
you in
Jeremy. You
court.
owe me that.
I
Because you know
owe
what?
you
That's your
nothing.
daughter.
I owe you nothing.
That's your
I'll see you
daughter.
in court.
What are you gonna do?
Brandy,
I'll see you in
you
court.
want him to be in her life.
Yes, I do, but I want him to apologize for what he's done to me.
Every time we want her, Brandy, you don't give
wasn't
it to
there.
her.
I even got proof.
Dang, every time we want her, she won't let us have her.
I said
She
to
has
her,
to go through
I
us
tried
and
to
get
beg
close
her,
to
Maury.
Brandy.
I tried to beg her to let the
I
kid
don't
come
want you
stay with
around
me.
my daughter.
You
I
better
gave
get
birth
used
to
to
her.
it.
Me and him laid in the bed together, not you.
I ain't going nowhere.
I lost my son in a stabbing. I pray this little girl will be my son's daughter.
Everybody who's watching this now all want the same result. No doubt in your mind.
There is no doubt in my mind. You know that's your baby.
Terrence?
That one ain't nothing but a manipulating hoe trying to trap my son.
What are you doing, Jacqueline? I'm sorry.
No doubt in your mind.
There is no doubt in my mind.
Everyone, this is Forever. 2 months ago, Forever gave birth to a baby girl named Eternity. There she is. Minutes after delivering her child, Forever's world was turned upside down because Forever says her baby's daddy, Terrence, completely began to deny her daughter at the hospital. Forever says from their peanut-shaped heads to their furry eyebrows, Terrence is the father, and she's going to prove him wrong today. This is how furious Forever is.
I am here today because I am sick and tired of a man named Terrence denying my daughter. There is no doubt about it. I am 1,000% sure that Terrence is my daughter's father. My daughter looks just like his punk ass. They have the same peanut head, the same squinty eyes. He is the father. He gives me no help at all. I have to beg to put food on the table, beg to put clothes on my baby back. He needs to step up and be a man. I deserve respect. My daughter deserves respect. Terrence, when the test proves you are the father, I want you to get on all fours like the dog you are and kiss my.
Do you like Terrence or you hate him?
I hate him. He needs to stand his ass up and be a man and take care of
her
your
too.
responsibility.
Now sit down Forever.
She just
Sit
wants
down,
some
Forever.
money.
When did he first start to deny that child? When you were pregnant?
Yeah, when I was pregnant with her.
Yeah?
No, when I had her in the hospital, that's when he did.
Oh, so he was okay during the pregnancy? Mm-hmm. Then when you had her, was he at the hospital?
Yeah, he was at the hospital. He brought his little punk-ass friend up there, and they went to the window to see my baby. His punk friend gonna say, oh, that ain't you. Lucky y'all couldn't get out that bed, because I would have whooped his ass.
Do they look alike?
Yeah. Let me tell you, Maury, oh my God. My baby had the same eyes, same furry eyebrows, same complexion, everything. Same peanut head. Look at this peanut ass head.
All right, this is what Terrence had to say last night. Watch this.
I'm here today because I'm 10 million % sure that I'm not the father of Forever's baby. When I met Forever, I thought she had a beer belly. But I'm thinking she was already pregnant. Forever ain't nothing but a hoe. She slept with 14 different dudes at the party. So how am I gonna be the father? Man, that baby out of her, and I took one look at it, and I was like, ain't no way in hell that baby mine. That baby don't look nothing like me. She got squinty eyes, skinny lips, a nose that point up. I am not that baby's father. She just trying to pin this baby on me to get some money, and she ain't gonna get it. When Maury says you are not the father, you better get off the stage, because I'm gonna do front flips, back flips, and cartwheels all the way home.
Here's Terrence. Come on out, Terrence.
What you mean you ain't the daddy? What you mean you ain't the daddy? You know that's your baby. What you mean you ain't the daddy? I sleep with everybody, and you ain't the daddy? What? You ain't the daddy?
Sit down.
Right, okay. Okay, you ain't the daddy? Wow.
Sit down.
Oh, please move his chair. Move his chair. You ain't the daddy?
Anybody could be the daddy.
Terrence, were you the daddy until your friend stood up in the window in the hospital and said that's not you?
I wasn't never the daddy.
You weren't never the daddy.
Wasn't never
you weren't
the daddy.
never the daddy.
Stop
Whoa,
it.
you weren't never the daddy.
Look at the picture.
Look at what? Look at
Do
what?
we look anything alike? Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes and lips. It's not my baby. It could be anybody's baby. You said it could be Maury's baby.
You could be anybody's baby. You could be anybody's baby.
I could be anybody's baby.
What?
I could be anybody's baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's Maury's baby. It ain't mine.
Right now.
Is y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Go ahead, Maury. Go ahead.
We're going to find out right now, Terrence.
Go ahead.
In the case of 2-month-old baby Eternity, Terrence, you are not the father. We'll help you. All right? It's going to be okay. All right? All right? Terrence is here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I love that little baby, that little girl right there. No matter if the test says she ain't mine, she mine in my heart.
I lost my son in a stabbing. I pray this little girl will be my son's daughter.
Everybody who's watching this now all want the same result.
Jacqueline ain't nothing but a manipulating hoe trying to trap my son. Her baby looks like it's Guatemalan.
No, you don't think that! I'm sorry!
No doubt in your mind.
There is no doubt in my mind.
This is Jacqueline. Now, Jacqueline is devastated that a man she once loved, named Joshua, refuses to accept the fact that he fathered her adorable 2-week-old daughter, Brandy. Now, one of the biggest reasons that Jacqueline says her child is being denied is because of Joshua's meddling mother, Cheryl. You see? Now, why does Mother Cheryl believe that this is not her son's baby? Because she believes that the baby looks too Guatemalan to be her grandchild. Why?
My name's Jacqueline,
I had a beautiful baby girl named Brandy Sky 2 weeks ago, and it kills me every day that her daddy does not have nothing to do with her and denies her. Josh's mom, Cheryl, tells him that my baby's not his, and it hurts me so much. My daughter Brandy means the world to me. I love her with all my heart. She needs her daddy in her life just as well as me. I need Josh to grow up and quit listening to his mama so he can be a man and take care of my son baby like he's supposed to.
Now, Jacqueline, you hear about why she thinks this baby's not her son?
Yeah, she thinks my baby's mixed.
This is Guatemalan.
I think her baby's mixed because her baby looks like it's Guatemalan. Her baby looks nothing like my son. Nothing. And it does not look nothing like my son. No resemblance or nothing anymore.
Why are you involved in all this? What's going on here?
Because he's a mama's boy.
Is that...
Well, it's better a mama's boy than a mama's.
All right, before we meet Joshua and his mom, Cheryl, this is what they had to say. Watch.
Listen up. I know for a fact that Josh is not the father of Jacqueline's baby. We know it all belongs to Guatemalan. Jacqueline is nothing but a manipulating hoe trying to trap my son into marrying her 300-pound nasty ass.
Jacqueline trapped me into signing her baby's birth certificate, but there's no way I'm the father of her baby.
When this test proves that my son Joshua is not the father of Jacqueline's Guatemalan baby, she can kiss my and my son.
Joshua and Cheryl, here they are. Come on out. Can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
Why is it your business?
It's my business because it's my son. That's what's my business. It'll always be my business because he is my son and I will protect him and do what I can.
You're gonna sit there like a not say it.
Everybody be quiet. Okay, I want to hear. Are you going to take care of that child if it's yours?
Yeah, if it's mine, I'll do anything in the world that I got to
Care of
do.
it. We've already
Anything.
done
Well,
stuff
let's
for the
find
baby.
When it comes to 2-week-old Brandy, Joshua, you are the father.
I'm going up to child support recovery, and you'll pay me, child.
I will. I'll pay what I gotta pay. I'll be a man. I gotta do.
I lost my son in a stabbing. I pray this little girl will be my son's daughter.
Everybody who's watching this now all want the same result.
I'm excited that I haven't cheated on you. And then Maya is yours.
No doubt in your mind.
There is no doubt in my mind.
Everyone, this is LaDonna. Now, if LaDonna looks anxious, she has a right to be. Because almost 3 years ago, LaDonna got the devastating news that every parent fears the most, that her only son, John, who was just 18 at the time, had been murdered. Now, LaDonna says her grief and her pain was almost too much to bear. It was nearly 3 years ago. But then, all of a sudden, believe it or not, she thinks a miracle might have happened. Because a young girl named Brooke stepped forward and claimed that her daughter, Janasia, was LaDonna's deceased son's baby. And ever since that day, LaDonna has been praying that Brooke's baby, Jonasia, is her granddaughter, so that she can have a living, breathing part of her deceased son walking on this earth. This is LaDonna's story.
My name is LaDonna, and 3 years ago, I lost my son John in a stabbing. My world was completely shattered, and my life will not be the same. Today I found out that my precious son John was killed. I didn't think that I could live anymore because my one and only son had got killed. When I found out that it's possible that John could be a dad, I pray and I pray that this little girl would be my son's daughter. If Jonasia turns out to be my granddaughter, I'm gonna bond with her and show her all the things her dad loved and bond tightly with her. I pray to God that she's my granddaughter because it'll be a new beginning.
Do you see your son in this little girl?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, it's been almost 3 years.
Yes.
So you've known ever since your son died, because so that everybody understands, this young lady was pregnant when her son died. Did you know about the birth? So you knew about the possibility then?
Yes.
That this was going to be your grandchild?
I had an idea, and it might have been a possibility.
What have the last 3 years been like?
Hell, they've been terrible.
But what about that little girl? Have you thought that you're her grandmother?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you been in this little girl's life?
Yes, yes.
But we're here because, why are we here? Because there's you really want to know for sure.
I really, really want to know for sure.
You want to take that chance?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about your son.
Oh.
Good kid?
John is a great kid. He's very liked.
You talk of him in the present tense. You talk about him like he's still here.
Yeah, well, he is still here. He's in me, and hopefully his daughter.
Now, Brooke is backstage. She's going to come out in a moment, but this is what this situation has been doing to her for the last 3 years. Watch, everybody.
My name is Brooke, and I am 21 years old. 3 years ago, I met my daughter's father, John, and tragically, he got killed before he can see his daughter. When John was alive, he was my world. I've known him since I was 15 years old. My heart, it was aching so bad, I didn't know. It was the worst thing in the world. I love John still. It's so important for me to prove that this is John's daughter, because I want her grandmother to take part in her life and to treat her as she was her own. When I look at my daughter, I just see her father all over again. I know how much LaDonna wants this to be his baby. I want my daughter to know her family. I want her to get to know everyone.
Here's Brooke. Brooke, come on in. You okay? You okay? Brooke, you know that LaDonna has some doubts. She wants to know. She wants to know. Her son's father wants to know. Their family wants to know. Mm-hmm. You can understand that.
I can understand.
How sure are you that John is the father of your child?
I'm 100% sure that he's the father.
And you miss him?
A lot. He's my world.
And yet it's almost 3 years. What's your daughter like?
She's just like him.
Well, let's find out. When it comes to 2-year-old Jonasia, LaDonna, you are the grandmother. There's your mama. We'll be back right after this.
He's accusing me of cheating on him with over 20 men. I'm gonna tell you that I haven't cheated on you, and then Maya is yours.
No doubt in your mind.
There is no doubt in my mind.
Tiffany, for the last 2 years, has been sharing her life with a man named Cliff. But today, Tiffany fears that her relationship with Cliff is about to come to a bitter end. Because 4 months ago, Tiffany gave birth to a beautiful daughter named Maya. And it was during Tiffany's pregnancy that Cliff began to accuse Tiffany of cheating on him with more than 20 different men. Cliff also began to deny baby Maya. But Tiffany swears she has not betrayed the man she loves. She is here to save her family. Watch.
I'm here today to try to save the relationship with the man that I love, Clifton. We have a beautiful and 4-month-old daughter together, and we should be the perfect family, but we're not. We need help to fix it. The worst part about it all is that he's denying our 4-month-old daughter. I know that he's the father. I haven't been with anyone else. I want a lie detector test to prove to him that I haven't been cheating. And I want a DNA test to prove that our 4-month-old daughter is really his.
You've taken a lie detector test and a paternity test.
Yes.
Where does he get this idea?
I don't know.
He's got some crazy accusations.
Yes.
He says you've been messing with 20 men. Been messing with family members, right? So, we've given you a lie detector test. We've given you a paternity test. We're going to get the results later. But first of all, this is what he had to say before the show. Watch.
I'm here today because I'm 100% sure that my girlfriend Tiffany's been cheating on me with 20 different guys. I mean 20 different guys. And I also believe that I am not the father of her 4-month-old daughter, Maya. And I even believe that she's even cheated on me with my own family members. One day she even came home with a hickey on her breast. How can she explain that? I love Tiffany, but I will not be with the cheater. Tiffany, if you fail this lie detector test, or if this baby is not mine, I am gone. We're through.
All right, here he is, Cliff. Cliff, come on out. Cliff, how are you? Good to see you. Cliff, you love her?
Love her with all my heart.
You think that she had a hickey on her body?
One day we was off in my bedroom, you know, we just messing around and everything. Before we even got anywhere to anything, she come off and told me about this mark. She said it was from me. It wasn't from me. I didn't do nothing with her next night.
It was from him? It was from him, but you didn't do it. Oh, I see. So do you want to say anything to him, Tiffany, before we start reading the results here?
I want to tell you that I haven't cheated on you, and that Maya is yours. And I would never do that to you. I would never disrespect you in that kind of way.
Cliff, if she passes this test and that baby's yours, you going to apologize to her?
Yes, I will.
Okay, well, let's find out one way or another. First, we're going to do the paternity test, all right? In the case of 4-month-old Maya, Cliff, you are the father.
I'm sorry, baby. Okay? I love you.
You ready for the lie detector test? Tiffany, we asked you if you've had sexual contact with any other men behind Cliff's back. You said no. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth. We asked you, Tiffany, if you'd had sexual intercourse with any of Cliff's friends or family members behind his back. You said no. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth. We asked you, Tiffany, if you ever cheated on Cliff at all since you've been together. You said no. The lie detector test determined you were telling the truth.
Baby, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I love
Now,
you.
Cliff, I want this stuff to stop. This has been a true blue, dear person to you, and you're not smart enough to accept the fact that she loves you dearly. And if I were you, I'd hold on to her, okay? We'll be back right after this. No doubt in your mind.
There is no doubt in my mind.
Since the show, we've been working with the mothers who didn't prove who fathered their children in an effort to locate more possible fathers. We plan on testing them and giving you those results on a future show. So keep watching.
The incredible drama on Maury. No more denials. It ends right here with the blinding truth. Two women, 3 babies, and 1 man. These women claim Brian was two-timing them while he was married to someone else. And he could have 13 kids.
13 kids?
7 different baby mamas.
One of the most shocking paternity stories ever. Will you be in the lives of these children if you're the father?
Nope.
3 paternity tests. Is Brian the father?
Brian.
This teen says she dealt with a troubled pregnancy all alone. Robert says she can't blame him because he's not the father of her baby.
You think you look like that child?
No, I don't.
Will a paternity test end the drama or add to it?
Robert?
Samantha claims her brother Josh is not the father of both of Heather's children.
I want to find out now.
Josh?
Plus, Ashley admits that her young son calls 2 men daddy. 2 men, but only one can be the father.
Lance? Dimitri?
Let me go before I snap.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
Everyone, this is Devona. Welcome, Devona, to the show. And everybody, this is Maxine. Welcome, Maxine, to the show. These 2 women are furious because this man, Brian, is denying Devona's 2-year-old son, Devon, and her 8-month-old daughter, Brooklyn. And he's also denying Maxine's 1-month-old son, Braden. That's right. Brian is denying all 3 children. But that's not the worst of it. You see, after both Devona and Maxine discovered they were pregnant, they made 2 more shocking discoveries. First, Brian was married. And also, he might have 10 other children.
2 furious women, 3 babies, and 1 man denying he's the father.
Brian is a deadbeat loser and a habitual liar. All he's good at is making babies all over town. He has 13 other kids that he's not even claiming.
Right after I got pregnant with my son, Devon, I found out that Brian was married to another woman.
Brian has done nothing for these children.
He haven't done one damn thing for me or my baby.
Brian never comes to see his son. He's only held Braden 1 time, and that was only for 5 seconds. The only thing Brian has brought into me and my son's life is stress.
Maxine and Devona are demanding the DNA truth.
Brian owes me over $10,000 in child support. So all I want is for him to step up and be a father to both of his kids.
I absolutely do not ever want to get back with Brian, but I do want him to be a positive role model to his son.
Okay. So, you got pregnant,
You got pregnant, then you found out he was married.
Yes, Maury. I was 1 month pregnant when I found out Brian was married. I was so scared and frustrated, I didn't tell him I was pregnant until I was 6 months. And when I told him I was pregnant, he denied the baby right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
It's not my baby, though. It's not.
So how many kids do you think he had?
With
Brian
our
had
kids
13
together.
kids.
13 kids?
7 different baby mamas. 7 different baby mamas.
And I think I saw when I was reading about Brian, he's 26 years old.
26
with 13 kids.
Damn shame.
You have how many babies with him? Two. If you knew he was this kind of guy, Devona, why would you have another baby with him?
Being stupid. Being real stupid.
You think those babies look like him?
They look just like him.
Look like him.
Maxine.
Yes.
You didn't know about Devona?
No, I did not know about Devona until I got the phone call from the show.
So why did you get involved with this guy who apparently is populating the entire Midwest?
I didn't. I knew nothing about any kids. I didn't know about him being married. I didn't know anything.
Did he deny Braden the whole way?
No. When Brian tried to have sex with me just last week, talking about, I don't want any other man around my child. He don't want any other man around his child.
Maxine, you can't have sex with him if he denies your baby. You can't do that. Well, guess what? Brian has a very different view of all this. And this is what he had to say.
Maxine and Devona are the two biggest cheaters in the world. They say I got 13 kids. I got 7 kids. And them 7 kids ain't going no higher today. Devona didn't even tell me that she was pregnant until 7 months. If that was my baby, why doesn't the baby have my last name? Now with Brooklyn, she getting older. She doesn't look nothing like me. Me and Maxine used to sleep together periodically, but she used to sleep with other guys periodically too. Now what you think about that? I'm here to get the results for not 1, not 2, but 3, not the father.
Here we are. Here's Brian, everybody. Kids.
Love kids. I got 7.
You do? Well, you shouldn't have all these kids.
I know, but things happen.
You say you have 7 kids. You're
7 kids.
A lie.
26 years old.
A lie.
I don't even, man, look, don't even talk to me. I'm talking to
A
Murray.
lie.
Okay. Brian.
Yeah.
You think the 2 kids on top there look like you?
Nope.
They don't look like you.
Nope.
So they don't look like you. They don't look like you.
That might be my daughter right there, but you know she was sleeping. So that might not be my baby, but that might be my baby.
He your damn clone. Y'all look just alike.
Hey, the boy,
so
not
y'all
my
don't look
son.
alike.
Not
So
my
y'all don't
son.
look alike.
Not my son.
That big ass receiving hairline with that big ass.
It's a shame how much you
Brian,
lie.
Hey,
were you at the
this.
hospital for the births of these 2 or not?
No.
No.
What I did, Murray, look, what I did was...
So you didn't come to the hospital with me, with my 2 kids.
Hey,
you picked me up to the hospital with Devon, and you came with Brooke.
So I come up there, take them home and everything. If I was up there, why ain't sign a birth certificate?
Because you don't sign none of your kids' birth certificates.
How many
That's
kids
why. You told me you never signed now, one of them. But today we gonna find out. We gonna find out today.
All right, let's move on,
tell
Brian.
your
Let me
family.
move on, Brian. What about Maxine's son, Braden? What about him?
She was sleeping around.
Are you in the lives of those 7 children?
No.
You are.
No.
Do y'all know my kids?
Yeah.
Will you be in the lives of these children if you're the father?
No.
Ah.
What I'm gonna do is take care of Brooklyn. That's what I'm gonna do.
Even if I say you're the father of all of them?
I'm gonna take care of Brooklyn. That's what I'm
it?
gonna take care of.
Don't worry about
Only
it.
Brooklyn.
Don't worry about it. We gonna see what you do. We gonna see what you do, though.
We're gonna find out right now. Here we go. We're gonna find out right now. Brian, when it comes to 1-month-old Braden, Brian, you are the father. When it comes to 2-year-old Devon, Brian, you are not the father. When it comes to 8-month-old Brooklyn, Brian, you are not the father. Take care of this child.
I'm gonna take care of my child.
You take care of that child. And by the way, do me a big favor, okay?
He needs to go get his it.
Talk to her and don't get so upset with her, okay? All right? She thought you were the father. Is she glad to help you?
I know who he
find
is.
your babies. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
For both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It'll be all right. But he's not the father. You know
Okay.
what? You know something?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want him to be the father.
I know.
He has too many other responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Samantha claims her brother Josh is not the father of both of Heather's children.
Your phony crying won't fool me.
Why would she say that? Josh supports Heather. You and Josh are now living together.
Yes.
But who will he support when the DNA results are revealed?
I want to find out now.
Josh? Ashley admits that her young son calls 2 men daddy. 2 men, but only one can be the father. Lance, Dimitri.
Let me go before I snap.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in. Everyone, this is Heather. Welcome, Heather. And also, we want to introduce you to Heather's former best friend, Samantha. Former. You see, Heather fell madly in love with Samantha's brother, Josh. All of a sudden, Samantha, the friend, became the bitter enemy because Samantha claimed that Heather cheated and that both babies, Madison and Mackenzie, are not his brother's kids.
Heather, me and you both know you ain't nothing but a slut bucket. You're a conniving trick that keeps my brother under your control. There is absolutely no way that those kids belong to my brother. Today we will settle this once and for all. My brother deserves someone else that isn't gonna have sex with random men in dirty motel rooms. And I know you're giving oral sex in order to pay off your phone bill. Heather, you're nothing but a drama queen. You use your tears to trick my brother, but your phony crying won't fool me.
Wow. What do you think of that?
That makes me so mad because that was my best friend, and she's going to sit there and say that those are not her nieces.
Right.
And I'm saying we were so close. And when I had my first baby, we were together all the time. So how did I cheat? And oral sex for cell phone minutes, that's not me. I'm a lady. I do not do stuff like that. Thank you. I do not do stuff like that. If anybody does it, maybe her friends. But I'm not like that. I'm a lady.
Why would she say that?
Maybe she's jealous because her baby daddy's not there, maybe.
Oh. Yeah. And you and Josh are now living together.
Yes, we're together. We're doing good.
And she's saying to her brother, those aren't your kids.
Yeah, she's trying to break us up, and I don't see why. As soon as we do... Yeah.
Is she around her nieces?
No, with the first one, she went shopping, she bought her clothes, she come and seen us, took us everywhere. And with the second baby, I don't never see her. She's nowhere around. She doesn't...
Did Josh ever deny the first baby, Madison?
After she was 3-4 months old and he got with somebody else, he started denying her. Because of his family. That's why I'm ready to get this over with. Tell him these are his babies. Thank you. Yes. I'm ready. Look at my babies. Look at them. They're both beautiful. They're so beautiful.
Okay, well, guess what? We're going to meet Samantha first. Here's Samantha. Come on out.
your babies times when you wasn't even with my brother. My brother was not even nowhere around.
What I don't understand is, Samantha, what I don't understand is when they broke up the first time and she had Madison, you love Madison.
You did yes, I did. Exactly. I wanted to be there. Now they're nowhere around. They don't come around me. She sleeps with everybody. I have no relationship. It's like, listen. It's like she's jealous of me around my brother.
Take a look at those two.
Tell me they're
girls.
not beautiful. Are they not beautiful?
No. Yeah, they're beautiful. No.
Well, let me ask you this, Samantha. Do you get along with your brother?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah, no, I don't talk to them. I have no relationship with them whatsoever. Because I want to find out now. Y'all ain't in this, you ain't in this, you ain't in this.
Samantha, I know you had a lot of questions with her, and you wanted her to take a lie detector test, but she didn't want to take it, so she didn't take it.
Exactly. Why didn't she take the lie detector test? Why, y'all? Why?
Because I don't have to.
Guy in the middle. Welcome, Josh, everybody. Here's Josh.
Look, tell them they're beautiful. Look at the things they got.
Josh. Y'all are family.
Yes, sir.
Both of them look just alike. They both look just like you.
Where was Heather at?
With you.
Well, okay,
When
when she was pregnant, her first baby, where was you at, Josh? Virginia. Yes, you was.
I do too, so we can get this over with, because as close as we was, and you gonna do this? It don't even make no sense. Madison, I want you to, you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna love
her.
those little girls as an aunt if you're proved to be the aunt?
Of course.
Okay. When it comes to 3-month-old Mackenzie, Josh, you are the father. When it comes to Madison, Josh, you are the father. Okay, y'all take all that emotion that you have, all that emotion that you've displayed the last 10 minutes on this show, and you give it to those two beautiful kids, okay? We'll be back.
This teen says she dealt with a troubled pregnancy all alone. Robert says she can't blame him because he's not the father of her baby.
You think you look like that child?
No, I don't.
Are you blind? Are you a moron? Will a paternity test end the drama or add to it?
Robert?
Ashley admits that her young son calls 2 men daddy. 2 men, but only one can be the father.
Lance, Dimitri?
Let me go before I snap.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
Everyone, this is Sarah. Welcome Sarah to the show. Sarah's very upset. You see, when Sarah told her ex-boyfriend Robert that she was pregnant with his child, she says he showered her with baby clothes. That was 2 years ago. But a lot has changed in those 2 years because Sarah's son, William, is now 1. Robert is now married to another woman. And he completely denies he is baby William's father. And get this, Robert claims that Sarah cheated on him with another man who eventually became her fiancé. And sadly, that man since passed away. And Robert believes the other guy's the dad. This is Sarah's story.
William is like my heartbeat, everything, and he's being treated wrong. When I was 6 months pregnant, they thought William was stillborn, and Robert was laughing, and like my world just fell apart. I thought I was losing my baby, and he just sat there and laughed like it was a joke. It was devastating to know that Robert was denying William. He treated William like he was just a piece of trash. My heart breaks because my son doesn't have a father.
Why are you so? What are you raising your fist for, Sam?
Him!
Why?
He's dirt!
He's dirt.
He's dirt! My 1-year-old son did do nothing to him. My son's not trash. My son is not trash. He is. He's the trash. He should be thrown in the garbage and put in the dumpster.
When did Robert start to deny William?
When I got with Chris.
Ah.
He started to deny him because another man was stepping up to be a daddy. Because any man can make a baby. It takes a real man to
So
be
now
a daddy.
I understand everything. So this is what Robert had to say about that, because you know. What? You don't care?
No one cares what he had to say. It's probably a bunch of lies anyways, piece of trash.
Watch this.
I was shocked to find out Sarah was pregnant. I thought I was settling down with a decent woman, but I made a big mistake. I've never cheated on any woman I've ever been with, and if I could have brought them on the show, they would tell you the same thing. Emotionally finding out William may not be mine, it's aggravating. I'm not the bad guy. Sarah's the dirty liar who's making me believe that a kid may be mine, and it may not be.
All right, everybody, welcome Robert to the show. You think you look like that child?
No, I don't. I do not.
Okay, Robert! You don't look like him, right? Big ears! Big ears! No! No! No!
Really? I got 4
Shut
other kids
up!
that did.
Nobody wants to hear you! That child is not ugly!
Sit down, sit down. Robert, let me ask you something. How old are you?
25.
You might have 5 kids. What are you doing having 5 kids?
What am I doing having 5 kids? Really? My other 4 kids, I can't deny they're a splitting image of me.
And he's...
Splitting image. He does not look like me. He does not look like me.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
All right, Sarah, sit down. Sit down, Sarah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's
Stay
okay.
seated.
All right. If you're the father, you gonna get in that child's life?
If I'm the father, Maury, I'll do what I have to do.
We're gonna find out
give me
if
the
you can
test
prove
and,
it or
you
not.
know.
Oh. When it comes to 1-year-old William, Robert, you are the father.
I told you!
I never denied him. I had doubts that he wasn't mine. I never denied him.
You didn't deny
I went and got this on my chest 2 weeks after he was born.
You never denied him.
I never denied him.
Okay, so my neighbor
I had
is
doubts
your
that he wasn't
father.
mine.
You want to see him? Why not see
Bye.
your kid?
The drama with this couple is nowhere near over.
No, I want to talk about your...
Ashley admits that her young son calls 2 men daddy.
I made a mistake.
And both of these men desperately want to be this little boy's father.
I'm Isaac's father. Isaac is my son.
It's one of the most shocking stories of the year.
I'm the man. I take care. I do everything I can for him.
2 men, but only one can be the father.
Lance, Dimitri.
Let me go before I snap.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
Everyone, this is Ashley. Welcome Ashley to the show. Now, Ashley sits here brokenhearted because her son, 2-year-old son, Isaac, calls this man Lance and this man Dimitri Daddy, both of them. You see, Ashley was having sexual relations with both Lance and Dimitri around the time she became pregnant. And so therefore, she's unsure which man fathered her son. And since then, Ashley has allowed both men to be part of Isaac's life. Now, for the record, both guys want to be the father. Why?
When I got pregnant with my son Isaac, I made the biggest mistake of my life. I slept with 2 men around the same time I became pregnant. I felt bad because I allowed my son to call Dimitri and Lance daddy, and I don't know which one's the father. When I look at my son, I'm hoping that Dimitri's my son's father because I love him and I want to make our relationship work. I know Dimitri wants to be the father, and I know Lance wants to be the father. I need to find out the truth for my son.
So, now, everybody should know that since learning that he could be the father a few months ago, Dimitri has been helping to raise Isaac. Are you and Dimitri a couple?
Yes, we're a couple.
But Ashley, you have your son calling 2 people daddy.
I made a mistake.
When you were pregnant, did you tell one of the guys first?
I told Lance he was the father.
When did you tell Dimitri?
2 years later.
Oh. Okay, well, both Dimitri and Lance are here, and this is what they had to say before the show.
My name is Dimitri, and I know in my heart that Isaac is my son.
My name is Lance, and I believe that I'm Isaac's father.
Since I found out that Isaac was my son, he's been calling me daddy.
I've been there for Isaac since the day he was born, and I signed his birth certificate.
Lance is a deadbeat, hangs around with the wrong crowd, and I refuse to let my son be around that kind of drama.
Dimitri, he's a clown, and I can't stand how he ruined my family and my life.
I want to spend the rest of my life with Ashley, and Lance is messing the whole thing up. I can't wait till Maury proves that I'm the father so we can move on and have a happier family.
All right, everybody, first, here's Dimitri. Dimitri, come on out. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay. So, Dimitri, y'all are together, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Did you know that he was calling the other guy daddy?
I didn't know until we got back together.
Have a seat. Lance.
What's up?
What's going on?
Well, I was with her, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I was with her, and I love her, you know what I'm saying? I got a baby boy, Isaac, that's my son.
You sure that's your son?
Yes, he looks just like me.
You think he looks like you, Dimitri, or looks like Lance?
I think he looks like me.
Well, that's what I'm here to find out today. No.
And you signed the birth certificate?
Yes, I signed the birth certificate, and they taking child support out for.
He calls you daddy. He calls him daddy.
Yeah,
Whose
but
fault is that?
I was there first. It's her fault. I take care of my responsibilities as a man.
When it's convenient for you, you do it.
The only
You're not
time.
always
No,
there.
when I call you on the phone, he
you.
tells you not to talk to me, and I can't talk to my son, and that's wrong.
Exactly. The only time that he calls,
when I
the only
call the
time
phone.
that he calls,
That's why I don't
is
get.
when he wants
That's why I
to
don't get
come
along with him.
and get
Because that's
something from
dirty.
her.
He don't do nothing. He don't do nothing. And I'm the man. I take care of him. I do
everything I can for him.
You don't do nothing.
I do everything I can
Because you
for him.
give us money, or you gave me money once or twice.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
But
It
you're
don't
not
matter.
there-
I take
you're
care
not
of my
there for him
responsibility
mentally,
right now.
emotionally. You're not there for him.
Because you keep
Who's
him
the one
away.
there for him?
Because you keep him away from me.
I work to take care of him. And when I go to work, you constantly calling, constantly.
It don't matter. I call for my son. It don't matter. I call for my son.
Trying to break in.
My son.
I work with people.
If you're not the father, you're going to move away, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to be with him.
I'm willing to. I want to be with him. I want to make it work with him.
You do.
Yes.
And you want to make it work with her?
Yes, I do. I want to be with her.
And what's going to happen if he's the father?
If he's the father, he can take care of his responsibilities by going through the right process of doing that like he's supposed to. But I'm still going to be there for Isaac like I have.
No, you ain't finna take care of my son. I'm going to take care of my own responsibility.
Maury, before you do that, I have something that I wanted to do.
Yeah. Don't you want me to read the results first?
No, I don't. You can read them afterwards.
I'm the father, though, and I'm going to take care of my responsibilities.
If you are the
and
father,
I don't want to come and visit my son to come to get my son.
When it comes to 2-year-old Isaac,
the results are next. 2 men, but only one can be the father.
Lance, Dimitri.
Let me go before I snap.
You are the father.
Sarah proved he is the father.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
But the drama with this couple is nowhere near over.
No, I want to talk about your...
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
When I got pregnant with my son Isaac, I made the biggest mistake of my life. I slept with 2 men around the same time I became pregnant. I felt bad because I allowed my son to call Dimitri and Lance daddy, and I don't know which one's the father.
You have your son calling 2 people daddy.
I made the mistake.
My name is Dimitri, and I know in my heart that Isaac is my son.
My name is Lance, and I believe that I'm Isaac's father.
I want to spend the rest of my life with Ashley, and Lance is messing the whole thing up.
He calls you daddy. He calls him daddy.
Yeah,
Whose
but
fault is that?
I was there first. It's her fault.
I have something that I wanted to do.
Yeah. Don't you want me to read the results first?
No, I don't. You can read them afterwards.
When it comes to 2-year-old Isaac, Dimitri, you are not. When it comes to 2-year-old Isaac, Lance, you are the father.
I want to be in my son's life. There's a possibility I can see my son today.
When you do what you need to do, you know what you need to do.
Just answer the question, yes or no. Can I come and get my son today? How your sister come and get my son today?
You can't come and get him. You have to go through the process like you do.
I'm not trying to hit with you. You ain't the father, so
Okay,
I'm talking
well,
to her. I'm not talking
with
to
her,
you.
so
It don't
that's
matter.
how it's
I'm not
gonna
talking
be.
to you. I'm
Like I
talking to her.
said, that's how it's going to be.
No, it
You
ain't
go
going to be
through the
like nothing.
process.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm from. Can you let me go before I snap?
This man denies her 4-year-old daughter. She left him, and now this man denies her newborn twins.
They were all down for it when I was pregnant, and now that they're here, they don't want any responsibility.
3 babies, 2 men, and 1 single mother desperate for the DNA results. The results are unforgettable, and the results are in.
This is Stephanie. Now, Stephanie's here to prove not to 1 man, but to 2 men, that they are the fathers of her 3 kids. You see, 4 years ago, Stephanie met a guy named Ricky. And she says very soon after that, she got pregnant with her 4-year-old daughter, Leanna. Now, here's the problem. Ricky denies Leanna and wants nothing to do with her. Now, fast forward 2 years. Stephanie meets another guy named Jimmy, who, by the way, is not appearing here. And
she gets pregnant again, this time with twins. And although at the time she thought he was different, guess what? He's denying the kids too. So we have 3 kids, 2 men, and 1 very devastated single mom. Watch.
My oldest daughter, Liana, she's 4, and she needs her father. You know, it's not fair. Then I met this guy, Jimmy, the father of my twins, and he's not taking responsibility. And it's just hard because there's 2 of them. It's too much for me, you know, to do by myself. It's hard. I love my children. I'm proud of them. You know, they're beautiful. They need their fathers.
Now, as we said earlier, Jimmy, the other man, refused to appear, but he took a DNA test. And he released a statement. We're going to get into that a little later on. You can pick him.
Not really. I made a mistake with Ricky, you know. It was real quick and I got pregnant.
Does Leanna know Rick as her father?
She knows him, but she doesn't know him like that. And she's just so smart and beautiful, and he's missing out on everything.
Meanwhile, Jimmy's family, they spread rumors about it.
Family and friends talk about that I had sex for a sandwich, that I had sex.
Guess what? Rick was at least man enough to come, okay? And this is what Rick had to say.
I had a one-night stand with Stephanie 4 years ago. She's trying to say I'm the father of the baby, but I'm not. 3 days after having sex with Stephanie, she called me and said she was pregnant. One of her own friends called me and told me I should get a DNA test. They say that all little girls look like their daddy, but this one don't look like me. Stephanie claims I'm a deadbeat dad, but I'm just trying to find out if I'm the father of this child. If it turns out to be I'm not the father, I'm gonna tell you in 2 languages. Leave me alone. Déjame tranquilo.
Here is Ricky. Ricky, come on out. Rick.
So I was a one-night stand too.
If you're the father, you'll get in this child's life.
Of course, ain't no problem. I'm a man about mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm a man about mine.
Good.
I don't deny nothing.
Okay. And you tried to do the right thing at first, right?
Yeah.
You signed the birth certificate?
Yeah.
That's all you did.
Then what happened?
That's all you did.
Then what happened?
She didn't apply by my rules. She mad disrespectful.
By your rules?
By the way, did you ever ask her for a DNA test before?
Yeah.
And the courts, and he didn't show up. They said if I didn't come, that I would get a warrant for my arrest. But he didn't show up for the DNA test.
Ricky, you know this other guy?
No, I don't know that dude.
Okay, but Jimmy, the other guy, for the twins, he released a statement. This is what the statement says. Steffi and I were dating. I was happy when she got pregnant, but then I started hearing rumors about her. I cannot say for sure if these kids are mine, but why would all those people be lying? Kind of the same thing you said.
Because they haters, man. They don't do nothing for you. They don't do nothing for my kids. They don't do nothing for me. Come on.
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out right now.
Who gets you upset?
In the case of 1-year-old Skyla, one of the twins with Jimmy, in the case of Skyla, Jimmy is not the father. In the case of 1-year-old Michaela, Jimmy is not the father. In the case of 4-year-old Leanna, Ricky, you are not the father. Wait a second. Rick, you want to say anything to him?
Not really. I apologize, but you did. You
You gotta get my money. I'm suing your ass.
You are the father.
Sarah proved he is the father.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
But the drama with this couple is nowhere near over.
No, I want to talk about you.
The results are unforgettable, and the results are in. Earlier, an angry teen mother named Sarah was determined to prove to Robert that he's the father of her son, William.
You think you look like that child?
No, I don't.
Are you blind? Are you a moron?
Robert claimed her baby's real father is another man.
Nobody wants to hear you.
The DNA test results revealed the truth.
You are the father.
I told you!
Backstage, even though he could not deny being the father anymore, Sarah was still extremely angry at Robert.
He's the father, he's not the daddy. He didn't want to be there. He wasn't there. He left state.
You gonna give him a shot?
No. What's the point?
No, wait, you're gonna walk away and you're not even gonna let me finish? I'm a chaser, man. I don't chase.
You can't chase me and talk about your kid, right?
Sir,
You're a wonderful person, Robert. You're
No.
just so wonderful. You chase your down the street just to get but you can't chase me out. No, I want to talk about your son.
Hey guys, whoa. Don't push me. We have a child, but I'm not gonna chase you no more.
We sincerely hope this couple is able to work together for the sake of baby William. Until next time, America. The emotions are coming out on Maury, and the drama is reaching its boiling point. Tori says her 6-month-old son is a miracle baby.
Josiah is a gift from God.
Paul says her 6-month-old son is not his.
That ain't my baby.
And one more person is here on Tori's side, Paul's mother.
He just needs to be that baby's daddy.
This mother's relationship with her son is in jeopardy.
Look where you're sitting. Look where you're taking my heart. You're breaking my heart.
Will the DNA test finally prove Paul wrong, or will it prove him right? Paul. Pancake says she and Chris were dating behind his girlfriend's back for 3 years.
He promised me he was going to be with me. He was going to leave Shonda.
But Chris says there's no way Pancake's baby is his.
It was just a fling.
The situation between these two women is coming to a head today. But the question remains, is Chris the father of Pancake's baby? Chris? Plus, Peter's about to find out his fiancée had sex with someone else. Peter's younger brother, Anthony. Two brothers in an unbelievable situation.
What the hell kind of boy are you? You do this with my fiance?
Two DNA tests. Which brother is the father?
Do you want to apologize to your brother?
The conflict.
But you came home to me.
The drama starts now. Everyone, this is Tori. Welcome Tori to the show. Now, Tori is here to prove to her ex-boyfriend Paul that he's the father of her 6-month-old son, Josiah. Life has been a struggle for Tori. She says Paul has been making her life a living hell, but she has found an unlikely ally in all of this mess. Everybody, welcome Paul's mother, Jill. So you all heard me straight. It's Paul's mother, Jill, who has stepped up to help Tori take care of this family.
That ain't my baby.
Watch this.
I thought I'd never be able to have a child. Josiah is a gift from God. The only thing Paul's done is take me to one doctor's appointment, and that's because Jill paid him to do it. Paul's mother, Jill, is more of a father than he is.
Tori's baby is a miracle. Paul ruined that by denying him. I told him he had to get his act together and take care of his son. I went to all Tori's doctor's appointments with her, and I was there when Josiah was born. I'm around every day, and Paul never is. Josiah is a wonderful baby, and Paul's going to miss out on everything.
It's time for Paul to take care of his responsibilities so Jill can be a grandma instead of a dad. She didn't sleep with me. He did.
So,
That ain't my baby.
Tori,
A miracle.
you, your child, are living with Jill.
Yeah, we're living with Jill.
She's been more of a dad than he has.
He doesn't live there.
That's not my baby. That's
Your
not my baby.
son has a hard time.
That ain't my baby. She lied about everything. She's lied about it.
Until somebody proves to me it's not my grandson, they're going to be in my home.
And here's the thing. This is kind of your miracle baby because doctors said you had like a 1% chance of getting
I
pregnant.
have an upside down uterus.
That ain't
They
true.
told me that
That ain't true.
I couldn't
That
ever
ain't
have
true.
a child.
That ain't true. If that was true,
I
you
never
wouldn't be
thought
pregnant.
that I would
You wouldn't have a kid.
ever be
If that
able to
was
have a
true,
child.
lie.
I love my baby.
You lie about
and
everything. You lie about
I want him
salt.
to know
Why
that
don't you,
it's
why
his
you lie
child.
about a baby? You can't tell the truth about nothing.
You're
What do you think of his attitude?
It just breaks my heart, Maury.
Are you surprised he would do this?
Very surprised. Paul is a good man. I love him. He just needs to step up and be that baby's daddy.
This is what Paul had to say.
Tori's a deceitful person. When I first met her, she had her life together, but it wasn't what it seemed. Tori was in school, but then she got herself kicked out. Money got tight, we had to pay the rent. She pulled a duffel bag out of the attic full of stripper clothes. That was an automatic red flag. Her family called me and told me that she was pregnant. When I asked Tori, she denied it. 5 months later, she told me she was pregnant with my baby. I don't think so. Tori told me she had an upside-down uterus and that she could never get pregnant. Really? Because now she has a child. My mother might be fooled by Tori, but I'm not. I can't believe she came here with Tori and not me. That child's not mine.
Everyone, here's Paul. Welcome, Paul.
Upside down uterus, you wouldn't have a baby.
Let's have a seat. This is what I think is upsetting you. This is, I think, this is when it started. She started stripping and you didn't know it.
She was a stripper before I met her. She didn't even tell me.
Excuse me?
Yes, she was. Don't lie. Hey, Maury, look. She goes up to the attic halfway through a relationship, pulls a duffel bag out. A duffel bag this big. Full of yes, you did. And you're look, you walk in the back. You walk in the back. Look. Okay, but you know what else? In the strip club, I had friends that was calling me every night, telling me what she's doing. You don't know the truth.
Oh, sit down.
From a hole in the ground, Tori. You lie about everything. Name one thing you ever told me the truth about. You said I'm not a stripper. Look, you go back. I'm not a dumbass. You're a dumbass.
You're acting like one.
Your ex-girlfriend and her child are living with your mother.
Yeah, and you know what the messed up part is? She's approved for HUD. She could afford it. She just don't go out. She's too lazy. She wants to live off my mom.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Paul, are you uncomfortable going over your mom's house?
Maury, I didn't go to Thanksgiving. I didn't get to go to Christmas.
I wasn't even there at Thanksgiving.
What?
You think that baby looks like you?
No, that baby don't. That baby don't look nothing like my other baby. And I'm not a deadbeat. I pay child support. I've been paying child support for 6.5 years. My little boy is my heart and soul.
I see.
But that's not my baby.
That child would be your heart and soul.
That's not my. Keep talking. It's all the same. It's all a lie, Tori. You don't know the truth from a hole in the ground.
What's important is just
No. Well, you know what, Mom? I'm not that child's father. I told you when I met you. The bottom line, how are you going to give this baby a good life? You don't have a job. You don't have a home. You have no education. You might be trying.
I'm in college right now, and I got a 4.0.
If you had anything, you wouldn't be in my mother's house.
If that baby is yours, and you've missed out on everything. When he was in the hospital, he's in ICU. Who would you have
Mom,
me?
what are you doing here with her
Even
anyway?
be there for
you know
her.
what? You told me from a child that no matter what, you love me unconditionally.
I love you
unconditionally.
with all my heart.
And no matter what happened, you would always have my back. Look where you're sitting. Look where you're taking my heart.
breaking my heart.
Until it's proven
Well, you shouldn't be here with her.
Paul, if
I
you're
don't
the
have
father,
anything against the baby. It's not the baby's fault.
if you're the father,
If it was mine, I would.
that's what I want to get to. If this is your child, you're going to go over to your mother's house and see that child, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You are.
Yes, I am.
So let's find out one way or another, okay? When it comes to 6-month-old Josiah, Paul, you are the father.
I love you, baby.
I love you, brother.
Look at that gorgeous baby. Look at him.
I know you're going to be a great dad, okay? I know you're going to be a great dad. All right. Thank you. Someone keeps telling Peter that he's not the real father of Peter Jr. Peter's younger brother, Anthony.
I never, ever cheated on Peter with Anthony.
But a giant secret is coming out. What's the secret?
I did sleep with Anthony.
And I'm real sorry.
Stop those
You
tears
need to
and
go
crying.
Two brothers in an unbelievable situation.
What the hell kind of boy are you? You do this with my fiance?
Two DNA tests. Which brother is the father?
Do you want to apologize to your brother?
The DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today. Everyone, this is Brianna. Welcome, Brianna, to the show. So, 7 months ago, Brianna gave birth to a beautiful baby boy named PJ. PJ, by the way, is short for Peter Jr. You see, because Peter is Brianna's fiance. The man who Brianna knows is Peter Jr.'s father. But, okay, that would be fine, except for one thing. There is another person who actually insists that he is PJ's father. And that happens to be Peter's younger brother, Anthony. Well, guess what? Brianna and Peter are furious over that accusation. Watch.
Peter means the world to me, and I just love him. My happiness came to an end because of Anthony, saying that PJ wasn't Peter's. Peter's family member called and told him that PJ wasn't his. I never, ever cheated on Peter with Anthony.
Anthony's my younger brother, and every day it tears me apart inside, knowing that he slept with my woman, Brianna, and that PJ can possibly be his son, not mine. PJ means the world to me. I like to wake up in the morning, see him smiling with me, and see him as a happy baby every day.
If Peter leaves me, I won't have no one to love me the way he did.
Guess what? Both brothers are backstage. We've given Brianna and Anthony a lie detector test. We're going to have the results a bit later in the case. Well, guess what, everybody? Last night, Brianna sat down because we were going to give a lie detector test to her to prove her innocence. And apparently there was a shocking turn of events. Because you're going to have to reveal a secret.
Yes.
What's the secret?
I did have sex with Anthony after I had PJ, and I'm real sorry.
How many times did you have sex with him?
Once.
Anthony says he's the father of that baby, that you were flirting with him all along, that you all been messing together all along.
No.
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 By the way, Peter's been in a secluded room. He can't hear any of this. And so we're going to bring him out, and Brianna's going to tell him. Here's Peter, everybody. Peter, is PJ yours?
In my heart, I believe PJ's mine.
Well, you know, our intention was to sit down with Brianna last night and give her a lie detector test about these accusations.
Yes, ma'am.
But she wanted to tell you something.
After we had PJ, I did sleep with Anthony. And he is yours, and if I could go back in time, I would change it. I just love you. I don't want you to leave me.
It was more than one time.
No,
you
it wasn't.
lied. Stop those freaking tears, you fake ass lying bitch.
All right, everybody, here's Anthony. Welcome Anthony to the show. More than one time?
More than one time.
I thought we were supposed to be close. We're supposed to be close, but you betrayed me.
And here's the thing, Anthony. She says she slept with you once after she had the baby, not before she had.
Pete, that's why I'm here. You think I will come out here and be in front of all these strangers?
Who do you want to be with?
Peter.
And Peter is the father of your child?
100%.
100%?
Yes.
There's only 100% I know of, and it's this. We have the paternity test, and to kind of set the record straight, we gave Anthony a lie detector test. When it comes to 6-month-old PJ, Anthony, you are not the father. When it comes to 6-month-old PJ, Peter, you are the father. So as everybody knows, Brianna made a confession to Peter that she slept with Anthony after the baby was born. So we gave Anthony a lie detector test. We asked you, have you ever had sex with Brianna during your relationship with your brother Peter? You said yes. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth. We asked you, has Brianna ever told you that you were the father of her baby, PJ? You said yes. The lie detector determined that was a lie. We asked you, were you trying to break up Brianna and Peter? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. You're the father, Peter. Anthony's not. You all going to stay together? For the sake of the child. We'll be back.
She even said it's
Thank you very
my
much.
sister that's out there.
Pancake says she and Chris were dating behind his girlfriend's back for 3 years.
He promised me he was gonna be with me, he was gonna leave Shonda.
But Chris says there's no way Pancake's baby is his.
It was just a fling.
The situation between these two women is coming to a head today. But the question remains, is Chris the father of Pancake's baby?
Chris?
DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today.
Everyone, this is Pancake. Welcome, Pancake, to the show. Now, here's the deal. Pancake was dating this man, Chris, for 3 years. Now, she knew that he was in a relationship with another woman named Shonda. But, well, hey, he was the one who was juggling, right? Because he kept promising Pancake that he would leave Shonda. Then Pancake got pregnant with her now 8-month-old daughter, Zahaya. There she is. Then all of a sudden, Chris says he's going to leave the other woman, Shonda, for Pancake and take care of her baby. But guess what? Chris didn't do that. He stayed with Shonda. And now he denies he's the father of Pancake's daughter, Zahara. He promised you he'd be with you.
He promised me me he was gonna be with me. He was gonna leave Shonda.
She says Chris was in love with her. Is that true?
I don't think so.
Why not? No.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so for the simple
Whatever.
fact it was just a fling. We've been
fling?
together 9 years. Everybody
Okay.
blew
It was just a fling. It was just a fling.
No.
It was just a fling.
We've been together 9 years.
Look, what you need to do is be quiet and be clueless. What you been quiet? Yeah. 3 years I've been with your man. With your man. Don't play me. Do not play me.
Don't play me. Don't play me. Don't play me. Don't make me play me.
Wait a minute. Don't get mad at Shonda
I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at the situation, Maury. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Do you know what I've been through? Do you know what I've been through? I'm tired of it. He told me he loved me. He told you he loved you. But if he loved you, he would never cheated on you, baby.
Now we've got a man in the middle, and we're going to find out how you play two women against each other. This is what Chris had to say.
Pancake and I has never been in a relationship. I never promised her we would be a family. We were never, I repeat, ever in an exclusive relationship. Pancake is whipping up lies because she's obsessed with me. I did sleep with Pancake, but so did the rest of Mississippi. The reason she's pinning this baby on me is because she's jealous of the family I already have with Shonda.
Chris and I have been together for 9 years, and I am standing by my man. I believe she wants my man, and I believe she wants to take what's mine.
When these test results come back and proves I'm not the father, Pancake, I want you to listen up loud and clear. I don't want to be with you, so stop trying to ruin my life.
Chris, a seat right here. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Maury.
You got yourself in, as they always say, a situation.
Oh, yeah.
That your girlfriend.
Yes.
That's
For 9 years. Love her to death.
And that's who you want to be. And that's who you want to be with.
That's who I want to be with and is gonna be
She
with.
says you were with her last week.
Oh, last week I was with you last week.
Look that woman in the eye.
And okay, I'm looking at a woman.
Is that your child?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I know it's a possibility because I did sleep with her. I don't know. That's what we're here today.
I'm a hoe, but you're
listen.
doing it with me unprotectedly.
We gave Pancake a lie detector test and a DNA test. Here's the lie detector results. We asked you, does Chris tell you that he is in love with you? You
No.
said yes. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth. We asked you, did Chris tell you that he was going to leave Shonda for you? You said yes. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth. We asked you, how many times have you had sexual intercourse with Chris? You told our lie detector administrator you had sex with Chris over 30 times. The lie detector test determined that was the truth. We asked you, how long have you had a sexual relationship with Chris? You admitted you had a sexual relationship more than 2 years. The lie detector test determined that was the truth. We asked you when was the last time you had sexual intercourse with Chris? You said last week. The lie detector test determined that was the truth. Pancake, wait a second. Isn't this more important than anything you're saying? Thank you. In the case of 8-month-old Zahia, Chris, you are the father. Just take care of that baby. Okay? I'm going to do everything I can. Okay, you proved it, all right? He says he'll take care of that child.
Last week.
He'll take care of that child.
You are the father. Chris's girlfriend of 9 years just found out he has a baby with another woman. And it proves way too much to handle.
You okay?
Nick truly believes Sarah cheated and another man is the real father of his daughter.
His 18-year-old nephew, Kim.
My nephew is the father of her baby.
The situation is causing utter turmoil. Is Nick's teenage nephew the real father of his baby?
Nick, Kim.
The DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today.
Everyone, this is Sarah. Welcome Sarah to the show. Sarah has come here to clear her name. You see, Sarah used to be in love with this man, Nick. Sarah's 100% sure that Nick's the father of her 16-month-old daughter, Nakira. Now, Nick claims, boy, does he have another story. He claims that Sarah cheated and that the other man is the father of her baby. And who is that other man? Well, Nick says it's his 18-year-old nephew, Kim. So, we've given Nick, Kim, and baby Nakira a DNA test to uncover the truth. How long's he been accusing you of sleeping with Kim?
Since before I ever got pregnant, Maury.
Oh, really? You want to be with Nick?
Yeah, once this test comes back that Nakira does belong to him,
Right.
I'm hoping, that we can work this out and get beyond this.
Obvious.
You know, he is a good man. He's a good man at heart. He's just crazy. He's senile.
Everybody, this is what Nick had to say.
I spent a lot of time getting Sarah to fall in love with me. It was 2 months before she even let me take her on a date. That's when we knew we both had something special. When Sarah told me she was pregnant, I was really excited. Our relationship went downhill when I found out Sarah was spending too much time with my nephew, Kim. He was always at her house taking care of her while she was pregnant. I think it's because my nephew is the father of her baby. I know me and Kim are related, but the babies have more features of Kim than me. The baby eye socket, nose, and chin look just like Kim. I want to know why. I can tell if a baby is mine or not, and this baby is not mine.
Everybody, welcome Nick. Here's Nick.
That child's named after you. That child's named after you. Because I've been there more from day one.
You have.
I've been there. But I know more in my heart. I know that ain't my child.
That dude wasn't even in hospital when she was born. There was no birth certificate.
Nick, have a seat.
None of that.
Sit down here a second, for a second.
From day one. You wrong.
You dead
I
wrong.
bet you wrong.
Nick, you think she would lie down with a 16-year-old?
Hell no.
More. It goes on every day in this world.
Older women with 16-year-olds.
Yes.
No,
I know you watch the news. Look at the school teacher. School teacher messing with 14, 15-year-old kids. It happens every day, boy.
I bet you when them
And you gonna blame no
you gonna be
and try to
looking
claim
like a
that's my child.
dumbass.
It ain't going down
You
like
gonna
that.
look so stupid. That's his
If this baby, Nick, if this baby is proved to be yours, I know you'll be a good father to that baby, but are you two going to get back together?
More, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I might try to work things out, but the way I feel right now.
You're so upset.
Yeah.
You love your nephew?
I love my nephew. I love him. I can't help but love my nephew more. Okay. I can't help but love him. Look at him. That is my brother's son.
This is what Kim had to say.
I can't believe my own uncle is accusing me of sleeping with his ex-girlfriend, Sarah. Nick thinks Nakira's mine because I spent way too much time with Sarah while she was pregnant. Nakira's my little cousin. When Nick was away for work, I just wanted to make sure Sarah and the baby were taken care of. I never have and never will sleep with Sarah. I love my Uncle Nick, and I would never hurt him or destroy his family.
He sounds pretty convincing.
More.
There ain't nothing to be convinced. That's what it is.
More. You tell
That's
me.
what it is. Everything he just said was true. That's what it is. That's what it is.
More. I goes out of town to go to work.
Right.
And every day I call home, he's in my house.
Here's Kim. We're going to find out the answer to that. We'll get the answer. Here's Kim. Hi, Kim.
What else, man? What else?
I want to tell you.
What else?
Nick asks a good question. When he calls home, when he's away working, you answer the phone. How come you're there? You're there a lot?
Yeah, I was there all the time, but he was gone. So at the same time,
And
while
you
he
were,
gone,
and you were what? You were making.
Y'all blowing this man. Y'all blowing this man. But when y'all want somebody to check up on y'all, right?
So in other words, you were just looking after everything, particularly after the baby.
Yeah, I was looking after her and my little cousin.
I go for what them two say. I go for fried ice cream.
Child,
I go for fried ice cream. That's not a day, boy. I go for that. That's not a day. That's not a day, boy. That's not a day. You gonna get some fried ice cream? You gonna eat some fried ice cream today? Won't be up.
Here we go.
No fried ice cream. You be eating it by yourself.
When it comes to 16-month-old Nakira, Kim,
you are not the daddy.
you are not the father.
I told you. Now what?
When it comes to 16-month-old Nakira, Nick, you are the father.
Thank you. Now, can I get an apology? 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 Listen, I'm apologizing to both of y'all on national TV.
Good.
Look, I still got love for both of y'all.
Good.
And that's how it's going to be.
And that's going to be a big hug for everybody. Very good.
You ain't even have to go through all this. Oh, is that Dad? Is that Dad?
Thank you, Maury. Because you gave me a lot of clothes on a lot of things.
You're gonna be a terrific father. I know that. Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Maury.
Thank you, Kim. You're going to be a great cousin.
Thank you. Thank you for figuring this out.
Thank you, Maury.
Heather always hoped to have the perfect family.
But it didn't work out that way for me.
Jeff cheated, abandoned her and her child.
Today, she needs a DNA test to show her ex-fiancé that he's the father. Her sister is here and fed up. But is her ex-fiancé the father?
Jeff.
The DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today.
Everyone, this is Heather. Welcome Heather to the show. Now, for the last 13 months, Heather has been a single mother to her daughter Jewel because this man, she's been a single mother because this man Jeff denies that he is her father. It's not the future that Heather anticipated. You see, at one point, these two were engaged. But shortly after she got pregnant, Heather says Jeff cheated, abandoned her and her unborn child. Why?
Just like every little girl, I dreamt of falling in love, getting married, and starting a family. But it didn't work out that way for me. I found out I was pregnant shortly after we got engaged. 3 months later, I found text messages in Jeff's phone to another girl saying that he loved her. I broke up with him because I won't be with a cheater. From that moment on, Jeff has denied my daughter, Jewel. The only father that my daughter knows is my sister, Ashton. Jeff is 30 years old, but he is not a man. He is a child that runs from his responsibilities, and that ends today.
It didn't work out that way at all. Okay, and by the way, your sister Ashton is here in the audience.
Yes, sir.
And what you're saying is that Ashton takes care of this baby.
She does. She helps me out so much.
You ever asked Jeff for things?
I've asked him several times. He's never there. I've asked him to send me money. Oh, I sent it. Where's it at? It never got there.
I know 1,000% that is his child.
You're sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
Well, guess
I was
what?
never with anybody else when I was with him.
This is what Jeff had to say to my producers last night.
Right now, Maury Povich is more important to me than Barack Obama. He's the man that's going to set me free from Heather once and for all. I have said from day one that baby does not look like me at all. Heather's the type of girl that has a lot of one-night stands. She plays like she's sweet and innocent, but it's all an act. Heather told my own family members another guy was Jules' father. My question is, why am I the only man getting a DNA test? And for Heather's sister Ashton, I'm sorry you have to care for Heather's baby. Maybe if she wasn't confused about who the father was, you wouldn't have to. Heather, I hope you find your pot of gold, but it won't be at the end of my rainbow.
Oh,
Everybody,
bring him out. Bring him
here's
out.
Jeff.
No.
Jeff, come on out.
No. 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 You know that she's yours. You know that Joy's your child. You know that, Jeffrey. You know.
She got pregnant. You denied the pregnancy in the beginning?
In the beginning, there was times and dates that just didn't match up. So, hey, of course times are right.
Down in South Georgia.
Oh, back, bitch. Stay on over there. Stay on over there.
You were supposed to be there.
You don't know a damn thing about me. You don't know nothing about me. You stay on out there where you at.
I buy her diapers.
Well, that's on you. Well, that's on you. You do you. You do you, I do me. And that's where it ends.
You know what? I'm supposed to be the aunt. I'm supposed
Look,
to pull
you stay in the audience, I'll stay on the stage. Let's leave it at that. Don't pop at me. You can sit on down in the chair. I'll stay up here. She was with... Come get him, baby. Come on and get him. You are Maury Povich.
When it comes to 13-month-old Jewel, Jeff.
The results are next. Is her ex-fiancé the father?
Jeff.
DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today.
Just like every little girl, I dreamt of falling in love, getting married, and starting a family. But it didn't work out that way for me. The only father that my daughter knows is my sister, Ashton. Jeff is 30 years old, but he is not a man.
I have said from day one that baby does not look like me at all. And for Heather's sister Ashton, I'm sorry you have to care for Heather's baby. Maybe if she wasn't confused about who the father was, you wouldn't have to. You are Maury Povich.
When it comes to 13-month-old Jewel, Jeff, you are the father.
You knew all along that she was yours. Now we don't fall. You know that wasn't nobody else.
Then why the hell's the he's the daddy?
Why do you care another man? Why do you care?
And hell, if the child's supposed to be mine, there was another man saying it. Of course I'm supposed to care about that.
I don't care what he says. You should have known from the get-go that it wasn't be nobody else.
To begin with.
Okay.
You should have believed her.
Ladies, back off.
Really?
now,
You're
okay?
that gullible?
You don't believe the results?
Now.
That was DNA.
Oh, you better
that was
believe it.
from the doctor.
I believe the results.
Okay, fine. All right, okay. So just lay off, all right? If you want him to get into this child's life, allow him the chance, all right? You are the father.
Chris's girlfriend of 9 years just found out he has a baby with another woman. And it proves way too much to handle.
You okay?
DNA results are unforgettable, and all of the results are coming out today. Earlier, it was a love triangle for the ages.
He promised me he was going to be with me. He was going to leave Shonda.
Pancake claimed that Chris was sleeping with her behind his girlfriend Shonda's back for 3 years.
It was just a fling.
And she was claiming that Chris was the father of her 8-month-old daughter. Is that your girlfriend?
Yes.
She says we're with her last week.
Oh, last week I was with you last week.
A lie detector test determined Pancake was telling the truth.
That was the truth.
Then, the paternity results were in.
Chris, you are the father.
Backstage after the show, Chris's girlfriend Shonda was extremely upset.
You okay?
Last week? I'm tired. I can't do that. Last week? Are you kidding me?
I was a little drunk. I can admit
Drunk?
that.
But you came home to me? Oh, no, Lord have mercy, Jesus. My baby just lost her daddy. As of now. It's over. I can't do it no more.
I'm sorry.
It's over. It's over.
Is it truly over? Keep watching future shows for updates. Until next time, America. The incredible drama on Maury. No more excuses.
You think those kids look like I mean?
He look just like him. He ain't got no neck.
It ends right here with the blinding truth.
Here we go.
This man believes the mother of his 3 children is having a secret affair with her own cousin. And he believes that her cousin could be the real father of all 3 of their children.
Why would I do that to my cousin?
That's not your real cousin.
That is my cousin by marriage.
By marriage, yes.
3 paternity tests. Could the unthinkable be true? Not. Nikki admitted she cheated on Bill with an ex.
I said what I did. I owned up.
And now Bill has serious doubts. He's not her baby's father.
It would kill me if Peyton's not mine because I'm the only father she knows.
Who is this little girl's father? The results are in. Bill! Plus, Jasmine wants to leave no doubt about who her baby's father is to Stephen and his new fiancée.
He didn't deny that baby until
they got engaged.
You won't believe what this DNA test proves. Stephen. It's an unforgettable hour of paternity drama. Next.
Everyone, this is Natasha. Welcome, Natasha, to the show. Now, backstage is Natasha's now ex-boyfriend, Amin. And also backstage is Natasha's cousin, Maurice. Now, when Amin caught Maurice and Natasha play wrestling at a family barbecue, he thought, nothing of it. They're cousins. And then when Maurice used to come around the house when Amin wasn't there, Amin thought, no big deal, they're family. Until, however, Amin discovered that Maurice is not Natasha's blood cousin. So somehow, in his head, Amin believes Natasha and Maurice have been having a secret affair and that all 3 of his sons may not be his. He's accusing you of having an affair with your own cousin.
Yes, Murray, and it's horrible, and I'm tired of it.
Did you tell him he's nuts? Did you say?
Yes, I did. He's very nuts. That's my cousin. If you don't like it, oh well.
When he found out that you weren't blood cousins, so obviously...
We're cousin by marriage. Does it make a difference? It does not make a difference. It don't make a difference.
That's not your blood cousin. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Those are your kids.
Well, not only did we give the paternity test, we gave you a lie detector test, so we're going to find out. Now, you think those kids look like Amin?
He look just like him. He ain't got no neck. Look at my kids, Murray. Look at my kids. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. You see that? No neck.
still love Amin?
I love him to death, Maury.
Here's Amin. Welcome, Amin.
Hold on. Give me my 15 seconds of fame. My whole family told me to dead her.
My family
And then I had to figure out the probabilities of the possibilities that she was pregnant when I met her. Now I know the crowd gonna boo me and say that I'm bugging, not knowing one of these kids could be her ex or her cousin. Listen,
The DNA don't lie, baby.
If I'm wrong, then I apologize. But this is what happens when you try to build a relationship on a whole bunch of lies.
How is a lie? You hurting your kids. You're not hurting me because I don't care. You hurting your kids. You hurting your kids.
You know what I think? This is what I think. Just seeing this vibe here, okay? I think you love those kids.
Of course.
I think you want to be the father of those kids.
Of course.
And I think if they're yours, you're going to bury these ideas and get back with her. Are you?
Yeah, that's true. It's a possibility.
Look what you doing to him. Why would I do that to my cousin? I'm not gonna never
That's not
be
your real cousin, dog.
That is my cousin by marriage.
By marriage, yeah.
That is my cousin by marriage. And those are your kids.
Okay.
Those are your kids.
Okay.
They don't look nothing like him. He's like him. He don't look nothing like him. They don't look nothing like them.
Okay.
We don't see.
Yeah, we are gonna see because DNA don't lie,
are you doing
baby.
this because she says somebody told you about this? Or
Some
do you
random chick
Well,
that
you know,
want him, y'all.
I wouldn't even question it, but when homegirl told me, yo, they not real cousins,
What?
and
What?
they
She don't
cousins
know
by
my
marriage,
family. She don't
and
know
I
nothing.
questioned
She
her
don't
about
know
it,
nothing.
she tells
don't
me,
know
oh,
nothing
we
about
are real
my
cousins.
family.
We are real
Well,
cousins.
see-
But you lied to me, my G.
I lied to you. We're
Yes,
gonna see
y'all
who
not
lied
real
there.
cousins.
We're gonna see who got the last laugh.
Yeah.
This is what Maurice had to say. The cousin.
I'm pissed off because I was brought to the Maury show for crazy reasons. I'm embarrassed because I've been accused of sleeping with my cousin, Natasha. Natasha told me Amin thinks we're sleeping together. Amin is also accusing me of being the father of his 3 kids. Me and Amin used to be cool. Used to go drinking together, invite me to his house for family gatherings, thought he was a friend. The fact that this man had the nerve to bring me all the way to the Maury show on national television, and he couldn't have been a man to approach me himself, I think that was a very coward move. Amin, I think you're a bitch.
Here's Maurice. To you, this is crazy.
Blowing my mind.
Really?
Very angry.
You're very angry. Tell me about your anger. Why are you so angry?
Because that's nasty. It's my cousin. You feel me?
You
That's
would
gonna
do
be
it.
my
You would
family.
never do anything
That's
like
not
that.
your real cousin, dog. So what are you talking about? That's your fake cousin.
Listen.
That's your fake cousin.
Listen, yo.
I'm listening.
It's gonna be my family no matter what, B. If you choose to step out your kids'
You
life,
ain't gonna
yo,
come
I'm not
between me
stepping
and
out
my
kids'
family.
life.
That's
Listen.
it.
No matter what.
You gonna step
no matter
up
what
on the plate.
anybody say. That's
We're
my
go-
family no matter what.
Now,
Fake cousin.
Now, we're going to straighten it all out because we have paternity tests, we have lie detector tests. We're going to do the whole thing, okay?
Mary, but it hurts so bad that I have to look at my
on,
kids
man.
every day. And they ask me every day, like,
About
where's
their
my dad?
How long is
I miss my dad.
How long has their daddy been gone?
For a while now.
Now, let me ask you this. Can you forgive Amin if I read all this and get his attention?
Apologize to me as a man, and I gotta believe it.
I see. Well, we're going to find out right now. So first we have the paternity test, and then we have the lie detector test. So we're going to clear everything up. Excuse me, everybody, I got new glasses. Thank you. When it comes to 4-year-old Messiah,
The results are coming up. Could the unthinkable be true? Not. Nikki admitted she cheated on Bill with an ex.
I said what I did. I owned up.
And now Bill has serious doubts. He's not her baby's father.
It would kill me if Peyton's not mine because I'm the only father she knows.
Who is this little girl's father? The results are in. Bill! Not are. Could the unthinkable be true?
Everyone, this is Nikki. Welcome Nikki to the show. Now, for the last 2 years, Nikki says her life has been a living hell. Thanks, she says, to her ex-boyfriend, Bill. You see, the day that Nikki told Bill she was pregnant with their now 1-year-old daughter, Peyton, she a cutie, Bill immediately claimed he was unable to have any more children. In fact, Bill demanded, when she got pregnant, he demanded a letter from the doctor stating her conception date. And in fact, the doctor said it happened between this date and this date. And of course, Nikki says, that's when we were together. But for Bill, it wasn't enough proof. And he still doubts that Peyton is his daughter.
I have done everything in my power to prove that Bill is Peyton's father. No matter what I do, he will not believe me. All this fighting has torn our relationship apart, and without these results, there's no chance of us ever getting back together. During a break, I slept with an ex one time, but I was already pregnant. But even after I had proof that he was 100% the father, he still had his doubts. Bill has accused me of every Tom, Dick, and Harry in our town, and I am sick of it. After these results, I don't ever want to hear Bill say that he is not the father of Peyton again.
Okay. So, here's the thing, and I can never understand this. After what she just said, the two of you still live together, although you're not a couple.
Yes. Yes.
And you live together because?
We live together because I know without a doubt in my heart, in my mind, that he's the father of my child. Like, this will hurt. I mean, this will kill him if he's not. But I know, without a doubt, like scientifically, like I know who I slept with. I'm tired of being told I slept with every person on the face of the earth. I know who I slept with. I'm woman enough. I manned up to it. I said what I did. I owned up. Leave it alone.
So what you're saying is, you told him I had a one-nighter with somebody, but I was already pregnant.
Yes.
And he doesn't believe that.
No, he has his doubts. I mean, that's why he asked for a letter from my doctor stating when I got pregnant, and they gave him these exact dates, promised me he would leave it alone after that. And did, until I was 6 months pregnant. He started messing with this little gutter slut that wanted to be with him. She told him I was sleeping with. That's where the doubt. And no, he doesn't think she looks anything like him.
Does she?
Does she look like me? I mean, come on. Does she look like me? She looks just like him.
What is this? He doesn't believe he can have any more kids or something.
He had a little girl, but she's like 9 years old now. He said when I got pregnant, he said, I ain't had a kid in 8 years. We were together 6 months. I didn't get pregnant, okay? No protection. We split up for that 3 weeks, sleep with my ex-boyfriend, get pregnant. So theirs were part of the doubt,
I see.
but
okay.
like.
But I'm so happy that he's a good father.
He is an excellent father. He is.
This is what Bill does.
I know for a fact that Nikki cheated on me around the time Peyton was conceived with her ex because she admitted it to me. Even though Nikki got a note from her doctor saying her conception date, the times are just too close to call. I know when we were split up, Nikki was at the bar every night getting drunk, and I know there was all kinds of men around her. When I look at Peyton, I don't see many of my features like I do my other kids. It would kill me if Peyton's not mine because I'm the only father she knows. And if Nikki's been lying to me this whole time, there's never going to be a future for us.
Everybody welcome Bill. Here's Bill.
Every night, though. Come on. Every night.
Bill, did I notice you tear up a little bit there in that tape when the thought of not being her father came up?
Yeah, I love the little girl to death. She's my daughter no matter what.
You don't believe because you didn't have kids in 8 years, you can't have kids.
No, that's not what it is at all. I have doubt because she has admitted to sleeping with someone, and she was supposed to be on the pill when she got pregnant, and I didn't even know that she had stopped taking her pills.
I was on the for the first 2 months that we were together, and the reason that I got off the pill was because we had split up. 2 months into our relationship, we had split up anyway, so I had got off the pill. But
should have told me.
But you did say that you didn't think you could have kids. Tell me you didn't.
I did say that, but
okay.
you did. You should have told me that you got off the pill.
It doesn't matter if I was on the pill or not. That has nothing to do with her being your baby. If she's your baby, she's your baby. It don't matter.
The good news is, I don't even have to ask the question about what he'll do if he's the father. I get the... You want to be the father.
Oh, absolutely.
When it comes to 1-year-old Peyton, Bill, you are the father. Jasmine wants to leave no doubt about who her baby's father is to Stephen and his new fiancée.
Stephen basically got me pregnant and he left me.
He didn't deny that baby until they
got engaged.
You won't believe what this DNA test proves. Stephen. Not are. Could the unthinkable be true?
Everyone, this is Jasmine. Welcome Jasmine to the show. Jasmine is furious that a man named Stephen got her pregnant and then hit the road. Then, see, according to Jasmine, Stephen got her pregnant, hit the road, then got engaged to this woman named Katrina. And started to deny their 2-month-old baby, Jariah. Jasmine says she scrapes together money for diapers and milk, and Stephen splurges on beer, cigarettes, and tattoo parties. But, according to Jasmine, it's all going to end today when she proves that he is baby Jariah's father. Watch.
I am outraged because Stephen knows he is the father of my 2-month-old son, Jariah. Stephen basically got me pregnant and he hit the road. He left me for dead. He didn't even show up to the hospital when our baby almost died. I even sent him gas money to come see our baby being born. And what did he do? He went and took the money to see his girlfriend. Stephen is such a conniving, lying person. He said that he would be there for my son, but as soon as he got engaged, that's when he started denying my baby. Stephen, when Maury reads the results saying you are the father, you're going to stop being a deadbeat lowlife and take care of our baby.
Why are you so angry?
Maury, I'm angry because I've been doing this by myself. It's not easy being a mom.
He didn't deny that baby until they
got engaged. They get engaged a week later. Oh, he's not mine.
Now, so you think it's Katrina doing this?
I think it's the both of them, but I really think it's her because when he saw my baby for the first time, he couldn't say anything.
Really?
He was speechless.
Because
as soon as they get engaged, all of a sudden the baby's not here.
All right, this is what Stephen and his fiancée Katrina have to say.
Jasmine is nothing but a lying. I had a one-night stand with her, and if she had a one-night stand with me, there's no telling who she slept with. Her baby looks nothing like me. This baby looks like a Mexican baby, and I'm no Mexican. I'm in love with my girlfriend, Katrina. Jasmine is just jealous of my relationship. I wouldn't even be with Jasmine if someone paid me money. I'm not gonna take care of a baby that doesn't belong to me. Jasmine, when this DNA test proves I'm not the father, go find your baby daddy and leave me out of it.
Where's he at?
Stephen and Katrina, here they are.
Keep your legs closed.
Katrina, were you there?
No.
You weren't there?
No.
So then how do you know?
He said so. He said so.
So you're all upset because Stephen told you he wasn't the father.
I'm about the whole situation, Maury.
Why is that?
We tried to help her. I got a 13-month-old myself, and I'm still willing to help him take care of that baby.
So
and you gonna come at me disrespectful?
So if that's his baby, Stephen. So if that's his baby,
we gonna take care of it like a man's supposed to do.
Take care of him. You don't have to take care of him. My baby got everything. My baby has everything.
Okay,
you ain't got to take care of him.
Alright, stop talking.
Wait a second. Stephen, Jasmine says you never questioned this baby until you got engaged.
No, I questioned it in the first time we talked.
Really?
Shut up.
You shut up.
Fact. You shut up.
You say you'll take care of that child if it's yours.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, we're going to find out right now. We're going to find out right now. Here we go. When it comes to 2-month-old Jariah, Stephen, you are the father. Now, hey, Jasmine.
No house, sweetie.
Jasmine. Now that we know, go on, we can make arrangements and do what's in the best interest of that child.
We gonna do that, Maury.
You know something, Katrina? I think you will. I think you will.
We can be serious. We have to get
Right after this. Thank you very much.
Courtney is not sure if her husband or another man is her baby's father. What will happen to this family after the DNA test? Is Courtney's husband the father? Richard? He believes that her cousin could be the real father of all 3 of their children. Could the unthinkable be true? Not. 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 Could the unthinkable be true?
Everyone, this is Courtney. Welcome Courtney to the show. Now, I want to show you a photo of Courtney and her husband, Richard. It was 5 months ago on their wedding day. It should have been a happy time for these newlyweds. But apparently it was filled with confusion and sadness because on a brief break in the beginning of their relationship, Courtney slept with another man. But then Courtney and Richard realized on the break the love they had for each other was so much they got back together. And then shortly after that, Courtney discovered she was pregnant, and now she is unsure if Richard is the father of her 2-month-old baby daughter, Liberty Bell.
My husband Richard and I just got married 5 months ago. In the beginning of our relationship, Richard and I had some problems, and we ended up splitting up, and I ended up being intimate with someone else. When we decided to get back together, I ended up getting pregnant, and now we're worried that she might not be his. The day that Liberty was born, he started to realize that she didn't look like him, and he got worried right away. I'm really afraid that this might tear him apart so much that he might not want to stay. Richard says that he's still going to be Liberty's dad no matter what, but I'm afraid that it's going to tear our relationship apart. It's going to be a hell if he's the dad.
Why is this DNA test so important?
Because I love him and I want to be with him.
Why are we even here? Why do we care?
Because he needs to know, and I want him to know. I want to know because I feel like it's the right thing.
Do you think he's held back anything in terms of being a father to Liberty Bell?
Maybe a little, not a lot though. He does a lot for her. He loves her.
All right, well, this is what Richard had to say. Watch.
My wife, Courtney, is the love of my life. But right now, we need this DNA test to move on in our relationship. Courtney admitted to me that she had had unprotected sex with another guy while we were on a break. Courtney and I got back together right after she got done with this guy. And now, we're not sure who Liberty's real father is. When Liberty was born, I was at the hospital with Courtney. When I looked at Liberty, I did not see any of my features in her. If the test comes back and Liberty is not mine, I will be heartbroken. But regardless of the results, I will always be there for her.
Everybody, welcome a good guy, Richard. Here's Richard. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Do you hold it against her?
We needed that break at the beginning of our relationship. But, you know, it was an unfortunate, it's something that's unfortunate that had to happen, you know.
She thinks that you might hold back a little in terms of being a father.
I have a little, I'll be honest.
You know what I like about you? You seem very honest. You seem very truthful. All right, I think you all have waited long enough. You all know exactly the situation you're in. I get the feeling no matter what, you're still going to be a family. I think what you're going to have here is you're going to have a question answered, and then your lives together will move on. All right, so let's go. When it comes to 2-month-old Liberty Bell, Richard, you are the father. Have a great life, okay? You two have a great life together, all right? And say hi to Liberty Bell for me.
Travis is trapped in a real-life horror movie.
He's losing clumps of his hair.
Just 1 month after getting married, his wife cheated on him. And now Travis is terrified that another man is the real father of both of his kids. 2 kids that he loves to death.
They're my kids.
Is Travis the father?
Travis?
Not are. Could the unthinkable be true?
Everybody, this is Travis. Now, Travis sits here stressed out. You can tell. He's brokenhearted. He's losing clumps of his hair. He weighs 119 pounds. Used to weigh like 150. He says it's all because of the heartbreaking situation that his wife, Patricia, has put him in. You see, on their 1-month wedding anniversary, she cheated on him. And is uncertain if Travis or another man fathered their 4-year-old son, David. Then, when Patricia got pregnant with their now 2-year-old daughter, Ashley, she cheated again. And now Travis is uncertain if he's the father of that child, too. This is his story.
I waited 25 years to get married, to find the woman of my dreams. And then when I finally got married, everything turned to 1 month later, she cheated on me. No one should have to ever go through that. David was born, I signed the birth certificate, I took her back. I thought everything was great. A couple of years went by. She informs me that she's pregnant again, and she thought that my daughter was going to be somebody else's baby. That broke my heart. I don't eat anymore. I lose my hair, my eyebrows. I just want to stay in my house and not deal with anybody. I've completely lost my love for life. I just want them to be mine. I want them to be my kids.
You all are together?
Yeah, we're still together. Yeah, I love her.
You love her?
I love her.
Despite all of this?
Despite all of this.
Look at her. She's hurting too. All right, let's go back.
I love her. And I love my kids, Maury. I love them to death. They're my kids. But I can see past all her cheating. I just want my family, you know.
So in other words, you forgive your wife?
I forgive her.
You know there's... I'm going to open up those envelopes, and there's a chance that you're not the father of either one of these kids. You going to want your family then?
They're my kids. They're my kids.
No matter what.
It doesn't matter.
You love her?
I love her, but I hate what she's done to me. I hate
What do you want to ask your wife? You said you wanted to ask your wife something.
I just want to ask her why. What did I do to deserve it? You know, I treated her like gold.
She says that she admits she made mistakes, okay? And she's hoping that the results prove that you're the father of both.
Me too.
All right, here she is, Patricia. Patricia, come on out. Patricia, have a seat. Patricia, to say the least, you have a very understanding, caring husband here. You know that.
I do.
It's okay.
1 month into your marriage,
Yeah.
you cheated. Why?
I don't think that I was really ready to get married.
Okay. And then, later on, you did it again.
Yeah.
How come?
Because me and Travis were having problems at the time, and
Right.
there was somebody else that was showing me
And
more
you
affection.
actually left, split up, and you were going to go with this other guy.
Yes.
But it didn't work out.
No.
Did you know that Travis would take you back?
No, I didn't. I prayed to God every night.
I'm looking at you, and I believe that you are now dedicated to him.
I am.
She's been a great woman. She's been home.
Good mother.
She's been a great mom. She does them things she used to do. She ain't running around anymore. And she's grown up a lot. And that's the reason why we're still together. That and them two babies right there. That's why.
Now, do you believe he's going to stay as a father to them no matter what result I read?
I hope so.
You want to say anything before I read the results to him?
Baby, I love you. I'm very sorry that I cheated on you. And I hope that no matter what these results are, that you will be with me and we can stay a family. I couldn't live without you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Let's find out. We're going to find out right now. Well, I'll tell you, I know what everybody in this audience wants in terms of these results. Let's hope we're all right. In the case of 2-year-old Ashley, Travis.
2 kids that he loves to death.
They're my kids.
Is Travis the father?
Travis?
He believes that her cousin could be the real father of all 3 of their children. Could the unthinkable be true? Not are. Could the unthinkable be true?
I waited 25 years to get married, to find the woman of my dreams. And then when I finally got married, everything turned to 1 month later. She cheated on me. No one should have to ever go through that. David was born, I signed the birth certificate, I took her back. I thought everything was great. A couple of years went by, she informs me that she's pregnant again, and she thought that my daughter was gonna be somebody else's baby. That broke my heart. I just want him to be mine.
Look at her, she's hurting too.
I just want to ask her why. What did I do to deserve it?
I'm looking at you, and I believe that you are now dedicated to him.
I love you. I'm very sorry that I cheated on you. And I hope that no matter what these results are, that you will be with me and we can stay a family.
We're going to find out right now. In the case of 2-year-old Ashley, Travis, you are the father.
In the case of 4-year-old David, Travis, you are the father. Okay? All's right with the world?
Yes.
All right? Get on a better diet. All right? And stop worrying about this. You deserve a better life.
Can I see my kids?
You want to see your kids?
Yes.
We're going to see them backstage, okay?
Come here. Come here. Come here, big girl. I love you. I love you so much.
What, buddy?
Come here. Come here. Oh. Come here, Bucko. What?
He believes that her cousin could be the real father of all 3 of their children. Could the unthinkable be true? Not, are, not, are, not, are. Not, are, not, are, not, are. Could the unthinkable be true?
Amin believes Natasha and Maurice have been having a secret affair and that all 3 of his sons may not be his. He's accusing you of having an affair with your own cousin.
Yes, Marie, and it's horrible, and I'm tired of it.
When he found out that you weren't blood cousins, so obviously...
We're cousins by marriage. Does it make a difference? It does not make a difference. It don't make a difference.
That's not your blood cousin. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Those are your kids.
My whole family told me to dead her.
My family
And then I had to figure out the probabilities of the possibilities that she was pregnant when I met her. Now I know the crowd gonna boo me and say that I'm bugging, not knowing one of these kids could be her ex or her cousin. Listen,
The DNA don't lie, baby.
If I'm wrong, then I apologize. But this is what happens when you try to build a relationship on a whole bunch of lies.
Those are your kids.
Okay.
They don't look nothing like him. He's like him. They don't look nothing like him. They don't look nothing like him.
Why are you so angry?
Because that's nasty. This is my cousin. You feel me?
That's your fake cousin.
Listen.
That's your fake cousin.
Listen, yo.
I'm listening.
It's gonna be my family no matter what, B.
We have the paternity test, and then we have the lie detector test. So we're going to clear everything up. Excuse me, everybody, I got new glasses. Thank you. When it comes to 4-year-old Messiah, Maurice, you are not the father. When it comes to 4-year-old Messiah, Amin, you are the father. When it comes to 3-year-old Elijah, Maurice, you are not the father.
In your face.
When it comes to 3-year-old Elijah, Amin, you are the father. When it comes to 1-year-old Tashim, Maurice, you are not the father. When it comes to 1-year-old Tashim, Amin, you are the father. Now, hold on. Now, wait a minute.
Lie detector test.
Now we have the lie detector test. We asked Natasha, would you rather be in a relationship with Maurice more than Amin? You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
Nailed it!
We asked you, during your relationship with Amin, have you had any type of sexual contact with your cousin Maurice? You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth. We asked you, during your relationship with Amin, have you ever had sexual contact with any other man? You said no. The lie detector determined
She's telling the truth.
you're telling the truth.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
My bad, my dude.
That was very hurtful. That was hurtful to him.
I know.
That was very hurtful to
It's
him.
all right, Maury, but I still got to find out what's really good, son. I got to keep it 100. I don't care.
I just told you.
I know. Now I know the truth.
Okay. You go back. Be a good family, okay? And by the way, you got a heck of a cousin here.
Today, we've got it all.
Young girls that don't respect their bodies.
I had sex with 6 guys in one night.
Young girls who don't respect their mothers.
Guess what, Mom? I had sex in your bed, and I don't...
They're young girls, and they're out of control. Will they finally grow up today? This teen admits that she sells her body.
I prostitute almost every night. In back of cars, playgrounds.
And to top it off, she has a 9-month-old baby.
I think it's a joke.
She thinks it's a joke?
Yeah.
Elisa's 14 and wants to be a teen mom right now.
I drink vodka, I smoke pot, and I'll keep on having sex until I have a baby.
She's 14 with an out-of-control sex life, and she's teaching her 12-year-old sister to be just like her.
If my sister want to have sex, hell yeah, I'm a teacher.
You had sex at 12.
She asked me, and what about y'all kids? What?
We're going all out to have them change their way.
It's Raphael's reality tour. 5 teens, 3 different places, and a glimpse of the future they'll never forget.
I'm gonna respect my body.
Plus, it's the exclusive interview that's rocking the entertainment world. Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael, and the emotional plea to save his daughter.
Lindsay, I love you with all my heart. I'm not gonna bury you. You're my daughter, honey, and I can't do this. I can't do it anymore.
An incredible hour of Maury starts now.
Now, if any teen daughter needed an intervention, it's Cassandra's daughter, 15-year-old Jasmine. You see, here's the deal. 2 months ago, Cassandra finds out her 15-year-old daughter, Jasmine, sells her body to men as old as 50. Then one time Cassandra hears that Jasmine exchanged sexual favors for a hamburger and fries. Then she contracts 2 sexually transmitted diseases. 2. And to top it all off, Jasmine, the 15-year-old, has a baby. Now, her mom fears that her daughter, 15-year-old, has been with over 100 men. That's some history I just read.
Yes, it is.
She has a baby.
Yes.
She sleeps all day.
All day.
She goes out at night.
Yes.
And you know for a fact that she's selling her body.
Yes, she comes bragging about it. And it really hurts real bad that I have to deal with that.
How does
with
a
her.
15-year-old do all this and have a baby?
I take care of the baby. She says I'm the one that's supposed to take care of her baby while she runs the street.
And by the way, does she know who the father is?
No, she don't.
Now, what about these sexually transmitted diseases?
She just think it's a joke.
Everything is a joke.
Yes, it is.
Having a baby, sexually transmitted disease, selling your body for hamburgers, that's not a joke.
To her, it's a joke.
I can't wait to meet her. I just can't believe it. This is what she had to say.
I'm 15-year-old. I have a 9-month-old baby. I prostitute almost every night. I slept with a 54-year-old man. He paid me $300. I even had sex for the number 6 meal at Checkers. I had 2 STDs before, but who cares? I don't have it anymore. I had sex in back of cars, playgrounds. I pick up boys out the streets and at the laundromat and take them wherever they want to go. I don't care I have a baby. I let my mama take care of her. I don't know who the father of my baby is, I don't care. Mom, you ain't nothing but a fat bitch. And ain't you, Maury, or the others gonna do a damn thing about it.
Here's Jasmine. Jasmine, come on out. Jasmine, are you proud of having sex for our fries?
Yeah.
You don't mind being used by men?
Yeah, I make money.
Yeah, you make a lot of money.
I sure do.
Is that money supposed to take care of your child?
No, I use it on myself. I buy what she need, though.
Oh, okay.
You don't do
So
nothing
who's
for
supposed to take care of your child? Who's
She do.
Your mother?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
And then you call your mother all those names, don't you?
Yeah.
You love your mother? Ooh, I want to hear this.
Yeah.
Ooh, you had to think about it. You had to think about whether you love a person who A, brought you into this world, who B, is taking care of your child instead of you. Do you think your mother loves you?
She better.
She better?
I better.
Are you worth loving? Are you worth loving?
Yeah. Yes, I am. You ain't need it. Yes, I am.
Where do you meet these men?
I walk the streets all day.
You go to the laundromat?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Though I meet them at laundromat, the store. I have sex with them at the playground, abandoned houses, anywhere, just to make my money.
Ask you something. What do you spend the money on?
Me?
What is it?
Me?
Drugs?
Yeah, drugs, alcohol, weed, cigarettes.
Oh, and that's why you have sex. You have a baby?
Yeah.
Where did you get your priorities so screwed up? I mean, where did this happen?
That's screwed up. That's how I do.
Cassandra, you thought that you knew it all.
Yes,
But guess what? Jasmine has 2 secrets to tell you. Here's the first secret.
Mom, I have some secrets for you. I had an argument with 2 guys and a girl in the hot tub for $80.
Here's the second secret, Cassandra. Listen to what Jasmine had to say.
Also, I had sex with 6 guys in one night.
Jasmine? What you want to do is skate while your mother handles all the problems that are yours. This is Marilyn. Marilyn's 38. Now, we point that out because at this kind of age, she doesn't want to become a grandmother. But her 14-year-old daughter, Elisa, wants to make that nightmare a reality. You see, 14-year-old Elisa wants to have a baby by the time she's 16. And that's just the beginning of the nightmare. You see, Elisa, she goes around proud that she's having sex, giving lap dances, and she's... And on top of that, Elisa has spit in her mother's face more than 20 times. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
What provokes her?
Anything I do.
Like what? Give me a for example.
I tell her to clean her room.
Yep. She'll spit in your face.
Yeah. Tell her to do her homework.
She'll spit in your face.
Yeah.
What do you do when she spits in your face?
I just walk away from her and go to my room.
When did she all of a sudden start saying she wants a baby? She's 14.
About 2 years ago.
When she was 12.
Yeah.
This is what Elisa had to say.
I might be only 14 years old, but I'm a grown-ass woman. If there's anybody out there that wants to mess with me, I'll knock them out. If my mom tells me what to do, I'll spit in her face. I hit her in the face, I kicked her, just because I can. I like to party, I drink vodka, I smoke pot. I started having sex when I was 12 years old. And I'll keep on having sex until I have a baby. I want to have a baby by the time I turn 16. When I do, I'm going to make my mom give me the money for the baby. Listen, Mom, I'm going to keep on drinking, smoking, and having sex. If you in the audience don't like it, you could kiss my
Here's Elisa. Elisa, come on in.
Yo, I've been in the game for 2 decades strong. 20 years deep, never felt like I belong. From the streets to the stage, I spit truth in every song. My lyrics cut deep like a knife in the dawn. I hustle hard, grinding from dusk till dawn. Every setback just fuels my fire. I spawn from the concrete jungle where dreams are born. I rise above the noise like a phoenix reborn. This is my life, my story, my rhyme. From the struggle and pain I climb. With every beat I redefine my legacy, forever intertwined. This is my life, my story, my rhyme. From the struggle and pain I climb. With every beat I redefine my legacy, forever intertwined. All the highs and lows, from the penthouse suites to the streets where it snows. But no matter the path, the journey I chose, I stay true to myself. That's how it goes. I spit verses like bullets, piercing through the night, shattering illusion, shedding truth, shedding light. With every rhyme I write, I take flight, defying gravity, reaching new heights. This is my life, my story, my rhyme. From the struggle and pain I climb. With every beat I redefine my legacy, forever intertwined. This is my life, my story, my rhyme. From the struggle and pain I climb. With every beat I redefine my legacy, forever intertwined. So here I stand on the stage alone, a warrior poet with a heart of stone. I paid my dues, I've caught my mind. Got the shell more, better for the desert. This is my legacy, forever intact. I've got a rain, better for the desert. Yeah, better for the desert. I'm a veteran in the game, ain't no turning back. This is my legacy, forever intact.
How are you, Elisa? Have a seat. Can I ask you something, Elisa? Why would my audience be jealous?
Because they just are, because they ain't me.
Because they're not you?
They're not me.
And what are you?
Dude, I'm the perfect girl that there ever was on the world.
Elisa, I want to talk to the perfect girl. Does a perfect girl spit in her mother's face?
Yep.
They do? That's the worst thing I've ever heard. To your mother.
Yep.
Your mother loves you unconditionally.
And?
Do you love her unconditionally?
No, I just came out of her vagina.
Elisa. So I hear these stories about what you like to do is you just like to go around and kind of expose your chest.
Yeah, you might as well while you have it before they all turn saggy like everybody's out here. Whatever.
So you want a baby?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you want a baby? You want a baby because?
I want to.
Because the baby will love you?
Yeah.
Why would the baby... Wait a second. Why would that baby love you? Because it's your mother who's going to take care of that baby.
Yeah, whatever.
So in other words, it's kind of short-sighted to think that you want a baby because you're not going to be with that baby.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, I
By the way, I hear that you like to just like, you love your body so much that you run naked down the street.
would. Yeah, I do.
The daughter has a secret to tell you. Watch this.
Guess what, Mom? I have a secret. I had sex in your bed, and I...
You're proud of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're proud of that. You desecrated mother's bed by bringing some guy in there.
Yep.
Don't think for a minute because the sheriff won't sit on the corner.
Whatever.
Well,
no.
Can I tell you something? Let me tell you something, Elisa. That phrase, whatever, that doesn't mean.
Yes.
She's 14 with an out-of-control sex life, and she's teaching her 12-year-old sister to be just like her.
If my sister want to have sex, hell yeah, I'm a teacher.
You had sex at 12.
She asked me, what about y'all kids?
Plus, it's the exclusive interview that's rocking the entertainment world. Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael, and the emotional plea to save his daughter.
I'm not going to bury you. You're my daughter, honey, and I can't do this. I can't do it anymore.
They're young girls, and they're out of control. Will they finally grow up today?
My next guest, Sharon's 14-year-old daughter, Nika, not only brags about having sex, she has a fake ID to get in the adult-only clubs. And she says men are so obsessed with her that one man gave her $2,000 for free. And rumor has it that Nika had sex with 3 guys at the same time. Now, we've been hearing this all day, but let me tell you what we haven't heard before. Nika has a 12-year-old sister named Lakeisha. And she's teaching her all about sex. And now the 12-year-old is out there. 12. How many guys do you think your older daughters have?
oh, 15 to 20
She's
guys.
14 years old. She comes home smelling?
Smelling like sex.
And you've heard rumors about her having sex?
She's been with 3 men at once. Grown men.
And now about your 12-year-old, what's happening there?
She's doing everything.
The same thing.
Everything.
We don't have 12-year-olds on our show about this subject.
Well, you're fixing to have one.
Well, I know. And you know why we're having this child out here? Because her sister is the one who's getting her into this. This is what Nika had to say. Why?
I might be 14 years old, but I do what I want to when I want to. When my mom pisses me off, I call her a bitch, a trick, a slut, and a smut, because she deserves it. I started having sex when I was 13 years old. I got $2,000 from a guy for looking just so damn good. When I'm in the clubs, I give lap dances for money. I love how my little sister want to be just like me. If my sister want to have sex, hell yeah, I'm a teacher. Mom, I'm going to continue to do what I want to do, and you ain't going to stop me. And you can bet your ass that my sister's going to end up just like me.
Does that sound like Nika? Nika, come on out.
Whatever you said. You said, worry about your own kids. Worry about your own crew. Worry about your own kids.
Hey, hi. How are you?
Good.
Sit down.
Glad you're here. You know what more than you do concern me about what you're doing and all of your so-called principles and how you live your life? What's really bothering me is you're getting your 12-year-old sister in.
Hey, she tell me, she asked me, and I'm not going to be fake with her. I'm going to be 100%, and I'm going to tell her.
Wait. Why didn't you say, I'm telling you right now, Keisha, don't you dare be out there with me. Nika.
Yeah. Huh?
Wait a second. You're 14 years old and you're pimping girls?
Yeah, I so do. Yes, I do.
She does.
She does. I'll be making more money than your picture. I make more money than you. I make more money than you. I make more
Can I
money
ask
than
you something? What crazy fool would give you $2,000 for free?
He did.
Did you do anything for him?
No, show her that I do look good. Look at me. Please.
I want to meet Keisha. I want to meet Keisha. All right? Here she is, 12. Keisha, the little sister.
Lakeisha.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down. Sit down.
Sit down. Over here, can I sit by her?
Sit down.
Sit down.
Keisha,
What?
I told that story.
What story?
I told that story about you asking your sister what it was like to have sex with guys, right?
So I can't ask the question? It's a question. It's a question. It ain't gonna hurt nobody.
What was the answer? What was the answer? What'd she tell you?
It's gonna hurt at first, but then it's gonna feel good.
After you asked her and she gave you your answer, did you act out on her?
She sure did. She did.
You had
She did.
sex at 12.
At 12.
Because your sister said it was okay. Guess what? We got lots to do, all right? We'll be back right after this. The rumor is that 13-year-old Ashley had sex in the woods. 13. What happened in the woods?
Nothing.
Nothing?
And if it did, does it matter to you?
Yeah. The lie detector determined.
It's the exclusive interview that's rocking the entertainment world. Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael, and the emotional plea to save his daughter.
I'm not going to bury you. You're going to bury me before this is over.
They're young girls and they're out of control. Will they finally grow up today?
Take a look at this adorable little girl. Her name is Ashley. She was an A student. She was a cheerleader. That was a few years ago. Now Ashley's 13. Completely out of control. Rumor has it, there she is, oversexed. That's the big rumor. And her mother, Sharon, has come here to find out the truth. And with the help of a lie detector test, she's going to get it today. So, the rumor is that 13-year-old Ashley had sex in the woods, sex in a barn. She abused her mother verbally, and one time when her 24-year-old sister, Savannah, ratted her out, she gave her 24-year-old sister a black eye. This is Sharon's story.
I adopted Ashley when she was just a baby. I wanted her to take in to love her and for her to have all the love that she ever wanted. When Ashley was little, we used to be a happy family. A year and a half ago, I felt like that's when my whole world changed. That's when I started losing Ashley. Now I'm being tortured and abused by my 13-year-old Ashley. Ashley has pushed me around and she's called me a whore. The other night when I asked Ashley to just clean her room, she hit me in the side of the head. I heard that my daughter had sex with a guy in the barn. My biggest fear is that she might get AIDS. I want my daughter to know that I love her with all my heart and I would do anything for her.
How'd you hear about this sex in the woods?
My stepdaughter, she told me, she asked her how to give a guy
What?
I might be 13, but I'm the boss of me. I hate school, and I hate my teachers even more. I told one teacher I was going to beat her ass because she gave me an F. My mom can be such a whore. When my mom pisses me off, I punch holes all in the walls. When my sister Savannah rats me out, I beat the out of her. My sister told my mom one of my secrets, and I gave her a black eye. I drink all the time. My favorites are vodka and Jack Daniels. I've been in about 25, and no one messes with me. Anyone don't like what I say can shut. Mom, if you're gonna act like a bitch, I'm gonna call you a bitch, and there ain't a damn thing you're gonna do about it.
Oh, here's the lovely 13-year-old Ashley. Ashley, come on. What happened in the woods?
Nothing.
Nothing?
And if it did, does it matter to you?
Yeah. Somebody said you had sex in a
ain't true.
You love your 24-year-old sister?
Yeah. She loves you.
How does somebody who loves somebody end up beating on her? Here's her sister, Savannah. Savannah, come on out.
Look at your mother. Oh, shut up. How could you be like this to her? After everything that she's done. Look at her.
Yes, sister. You sit over here, okay? No, yeah, okay. You can sit over here. Okay. All right.
Look at my mom.
Is it because of what she's doing to your mother?
I have 3 kids, and they look up to her so much. They look up to her so much, she's got my 4-year-old telling me he's gonna slap me in the face.
Your kids look up to Ashley.
Yes. Wow. They love her. And what she's doing, I don't want them rubbing off on my children.
So we lie detector test. Everybody wanted to know the truth about what you did. You were asked, Ashley, if you ever performed sexual favors for marijuana. You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You were asked, have you ever had sex at a barn? You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
Thank you. Thank you.
You were asked if you ever had sex with a boy. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie more than 5 times.
I did nothing. Nothing.
Well, guess what? We're going to try to turn this around. We'll be back right after.
This is what you're worth? You give your body up for a hamburger? Is that what you're worth?
It's Raphael's reality tour. 5 teams, 3 different places, and a glimpse of the future they'll never forget. It's the exclusive interview that's rocking the entertainment world. Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael, and the emotional plea to save his daughter.
You're my daughter, honey, and I can't do this. I can't do it anymore.
They're young girls, and they're out of control. Will they finally grow up today?
All right, everybody. Our dear friend, motivational speaker, author of Depose a Threat, My Rite of Passage, Raphael B. Johnson.
This is what you're worth? This is what you're worth? A hamburger and you give your body up for a hamburger?
Yeah,
is that what you're worth?
Very disrespectful to your mother. And let me tell you a little nasty behind something. The last thing we need in society is another baby having another baby.
No, I'm not the baby.
Disrespectful.
I'm not the baby.
The woman who raised you since you were 6 weeks old and took you in as herself, as her own blood, this is the thanks that you give her? Who cares what you did? It's your attitude, not because you passed the lie detector test. It's your funky, stinking attitude. Change today. What kind of a sister are you to her?
Good answer.
You're not a good sister. For you to take her down a road of shame, suffering, and death and lead her down the same road as you, you're not a good sister. You're a bad sister. Think for yourself. You got your own mind.
So, this is what's going to happen. See, we have for you girls, there's a bus outside. And we're going to give these teens a reality tour of their future. So where are they going to go after the show?
You know what, Maury? This is Raphael's reality tour.
Right.
These young ladies, if you want to have sex, if you want to have STDs, we're going to show you STDs up front, close, and personal. Going to change your life forever. You want to have a baby? You want to have a baby? We're going to give her a baby. She's going to find out she can't take care of a baby for no more than 20 minutes. You all want a prostitute? We're going to show you. You selling your bodies. You're selling your bodies for sure.
You said you were pimping.
You're having sex. You say you're pimping. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Prostitution is prostitution. Whether you give or take, we're going to show you something.
We'll be back right after this.
Come on.
It's Raphael's reality tour. 5 teams, 3 different places, and a glimpse of the future they'll never forget. It's the exclusive interview that's rocking the entertainment world. Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael, and the emotional plea to save his daughter.
She looks terrible. She looks wasted.
There's nothing left in us, just a hollow person.
Maury was brought to you in part by...
They're young girls and they're out of control. Will they finally grow up today? Right after the show, Raphael B. Johnson took these 5 out-of-control teen girls onto a school bus for a shocking glimpse into what their future could hold if they don't start respecting their mothers, respecting their babies, and respecting their own bodies.
What we're about to see is going to change your life.
This trip was going to be called Raphael's Reality Tour. The first stop was to a place where teen runaways and people who were abandoned by their families call home.
If you continue to steal, if you continue to smoke dope, you're not going to do well in school, you can't find a job, where are you going to turn to? You're going to live just like those people over there. Can you imagine yourself having to live in a box like that?
One by one, the teens learned firsthand what the experience of living out of a cardboard box can feel like.
Is this a place you want to be at?
No.
How do you feel?
Bad.
And as if on cue, a homeless man walked right by the teen girls, and it seemed that the message was starting to sink in.
You see what he got in his buggy? That's all he got. That's his life. You all are fortunate because you still have somebody to care about you. At the end of the day, the only person that will be there is your family.
Next, Raphael took 14-year-old Elisa to baby boot camp. She said on our set that she wanted to have a baby, and Raphael was going to find out if Elisa could take care of one for just 1 hour.
Come on, the baby's crying. The baby's crying. You're spilling the milk. What are you going to do? You shit. The baby is hungry. Put her in a high chair. She will fit. It's a high chair. What are you going to do? The baby needs to be fed. The baby, don't lie. She don't trust you. Give me the baby. It's not easy, is it? Look at me. Do you really think that you're ready for a baby?
No.
You said this is what all the teens are doing, and you wanted to have the child because you wanted somebody to love. If you don't love yourself, no one's gonna love you.
Look at me. Love Elisa first.
And finally, Raphael took 15-year-old teen mom Jasmine to an STD clinic for a meeting with family physician Dr. Tabitha Fort. Dr. Tabitha was going to show Jasmine an up-close, too graphic for television look at the destruction that STDs can cause to a teen's body.
What you're seeing here is syphilis. Take a good look. Jasmine, just turn around. Just look at us. Put your eyes on us. What you see here, nothing in front of you says Jasmine. Okay? That's okay. Nothing in front of you says Jasmine.
Wow. No. Wait 1 second, Jasmine.
Psychologist Dr. Ann Renee Testa was also on hand to help Jasmine deal with this experience.
Jasmine, it's good that you're crying. You can do something about it now and never, never go there again.
Okay, Jasmine, I know this is upsetting to you.
Dr. Tabitha took extra time to speak to Jasmine and convince her how dangerous her sexual lifestyle is to herself and her baby.
What I'm telling you is for real. You're killing yourself.
And when Jasmine got back on the school bus, Raphael had one last message for her.
Look at me. I know it's hard being Jasmine. You can change. I know it's hard, but Jasmine can't give up.
Some of the most emotional reunions we've ever seen.
I'm gonna respect my body.
It's the exclusive interview that's rocking the entertainment world. Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael, and the emotional plea to save his daughter.
I'm not going to bury it. You're going to bury me before this is over.
They're young girls, and they're out of control. Will they finally grow up today? When Raphael's reality tour came to an end and the teens were brought back to their mothers, it was some of the most emotional reunions we've ever seen.
Sorry for all the stuff I've done. I didn't know what I was doing. Sorry.
Tell your mother what you want to do. And what
I'm
you
gonna
plan
go back
do.
to school. I'm not gonna do this no more. I love you, Mom. Too. I'm gonna respect my body. I'm not gonna wear short shorts no more. I'm actually gonna tell you I love you and I mean it.
She learned a lot today.
I just want you to forgive me for what I did. Because I got a baby. I got to take care of her. Oh, I love you. No, you sweet. But I'm sorry. I love you.
We wish nothing but the best of luck for all of these teens and their families. It's the exclusive interview that's rocking the entertainment world. Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael, and the emotional plea to save his daughter.
You're my daughter, honey, and I can't do this. I can't do it anymore.
They're young girls, and they're out of control. Will they finally grow up today?
Terrifying. I mean, that's just about the only word that can be used to describe a new teen trend that is sweeping across young Hollywood and now making it across the country as well. It's dangerous, it's addictive, and it's prescription drugs, because they're replacing street drugs like marijuana and cocaine, steadily becoming the new drug of choice for teenagers. So we sent our special correspondent, Egypt, into the field, and what we discovered is something that no parent can afford to miss. Watch.
Gone are the days of teens getting a quick fix from cocaine or marijuana from a drug dealer or a dark alley. Today's real enemy? Prescription pills. Parents, today's teens have no shame in stealing your prescription drugs, using them to get high, and even selling them to their own friends for a profit. Xanax, OxyContin, and Vicodin. These are 3 commonly prescribed drugs for grown-ups. But what you may not know is that these 3 drugs are in high demand in high schools across the country. And if the kids can't steal the prescription drugs, the internet is littered with websites that lure your teen to order illegal prescription drugs. With just a click of a mouse and a simple credit card, illegal narcotics are delivered directly to your doorstep. And for you teens watching, this might shock you. In an undercover investigation, it was discovered that many of these pills being sold online are counterfeit, fake pills that contain ingredients like lead paint, chalk, and even rat poison. Today's narcotic trend comes with a tragic price tag. Teens are participating in a dangerous trend called farming parties. After raiding their parents' medicine cabinet, they come together, mix all of the prescriptions in a bowl, and take turns choosing which ones to consume. These pills mixed with alcohol can create dangerous situations, such as sexual experimentation, date rape, and even accidental overdose. Someone who's recently been very vocal on the subject of teen prescription pill abuse is Michael Lohan, a parent whose teen daughter, Lindsay Lohan, has had several well-publicized battles with rehab.
It's an epidemic. I don't care if it's Lindsay or anyone else, whether it was Misha Bart, Kirsten Dunst, all of them, anyone. I watched all these kids grow up. They were friends of Lindsay's. Through my investigation, we found out that you don't even have to give factual details when it goes to ordering drugs on the internet. Percodan, Percocet, OxyContin. The government has to put more constraints on what's going on because we're losing our youth.
Okay, so as we just saw, Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael, spoke to us exclusively about this new teen trend. And in a moment, Michael's going to be out here. But first of all, Online pharmacies?
They're overseas, in the UK, they're in Canada, several European countries, and it's so easy for teens to go on the internet. Now, they can do everything on the internet.
Are we talking about Vicodin and Oxycontin? And
anything you can name, they can get it on the internet and have it delivered to their front door by the next day.
So, as we alluded to, the one man who knows all too well about the dangers of prescription drugs and the effects that they have on teens is Michael Lohan, whose daughter, Lindsay, who we all read about and have seen in movies and television, has now become a victim of these prescription drugs. Please welcome Michael to the show. So, are you surprised that we're reading all the stories about Hollywood and the kids in Hollywood, the ones your daughter grew up with?
Absolutely not. When it's your own child going through this and you see them in harm's way and everyone around them falling, I mean, by the wayside, to death, no less.
I want to tell you something, Michael. I just saw one of these magazines recently, and your daughter's been in a lot of them. But you know what bothered me more than anything else?
She looks terrible. She looks wasted.
I have no clue. You don't have any clue. None. There's nothing left in her. I was out in LA with her when I couldn't even look at her. I had to go outside and cry. And when I hugged her, it's just a hollow person. It's
physically and emotionally.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, and I hate to speak out publicly like this about Lindsay, but it's for all the parents and all the teens out there. I've seen what it's done. I've seen what it's done to a talented girl that can't even make a movie anymore. I mean, look at The Parent Trap and Mean Girls and Freaky Friday, and look at her then and look at now.
Your ex-wife, Dina, has been very critical of you for speaking out about Lindsay and what she's going through.
Number one, I have nothing bad to say about Dina. Dina is the mother of my kids. She does things her way. I do things my way. I'm a drug counselor. I put 4 kids into rehabs this month.
You're
recovering alcoholic myself. I went to Bible college. I became a minister, and I believe I believe in helping people and helping people learn from my experience. I'm getting her off this stuff, and she's going to have a life back, and she's going to have everything back.
Now, if Lindsay is watching now, why don't you look in that camera and tell your daughter what she should hear from her father?
Lindsay, I love you with all my heart, and I don't care if it's the death of me. I'm not going to bury you. You're going to bury me before this is over. I'm going to do anything and everything I have to save your life. You're my daughter, honey, and I can't do this. I can't do it anymore. I'm just not going to see you fall.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your
time.
Egypt, great story. Thank you so much. We'll be back right after this.